Hello everybody and welcome back to another session of Pathfinder with Epic and Friends. Our dear companion, Rowan Darksbane, has already gotten into her cups tonight and is entertaining her child for a brief moment, but she'll be back with us very shortly. When we last left off our intrepid adventurers, they found themselves deep in the dark regions of Tam-Tara, Deep Croft. After finding the cult inside had done a number on various individuals and had gathered an ample amount of blood for their various...
What the? Oh my god, that got really loud! Oh. Anyway...
Yeah, Dak, you're gonna want to watch the YouTube video for that section. Just my face.
Yeah.
After solving a few puzzles and reaching the deeper depths of Tam-Tara, Miss Darksbane ran into two familiar faces from her past, and through her tears managed to slay both of the undead, gaining an echo that revealed to her how they passed. Likewise, as they ventured ever further in, they ran into some unknown spirit calling itself the Dark Astrologian, and after a brief combat, managed to end the creature and take a few remains before venturing even further in once more. Finally, weary, the group took a rest, awakening to find themselves soaked in blood and worried about their own internal struggles. And now, without further ado, Agents of Mayhem, welcome back to the pits of hell.
Welcome back. When did we ever leave?
Oh, took a small vacation.
So, to confirm, did we get any rest?
You slept for full 8 hours.
Way longer than we intended.
Yeah.
Now, the question is if Orc wants to describe the scene that people woke up to.
Well, Fiona, would you like to roll a perception to take a glance around you as you awaken?
Sure, hold on. Things are really lagging on that.
Okay.
27? Well, 29 with sitting it out.
Fiona, you take a look around you. As you blink awake, you look down and there's a layer of water on the ground, about puddle deep, interspersed with blood just about everywhere. Most of them are, as you look over toward the bodies, you don't see the usual big axe swing injuries on them. You see gore marks, like something with horns basically tore into these things or ripped them to shreds with fangs and claws.
I'm sorry, bodies?
Lots of bodies.
We woke up in
Where
the
did we end up?
It's still
the
the
same
storehouse.
But I think Hunt had some fun. Well,
Dak just looks very ill.
Fiona, you kind of turn your head a little and you see an individual that works Mercy killed earlier, who is cut clean in half from like one portion of his face all the way down, but there's no sign of injury on that portion. The skin has it looks like it was closed together and fused in such a way that the body was still functioning somehow.
I missed something.
Likewise, you look over at a barrel and there's like a bunch of heads with the same injury around their neck, and they're all staring at you like, please kill us!
This is not where I went to sleep.
No, it's the same place we went to sleep. It's just...
Lastly, Fiona, you look up at the ceiling, and you see there's like drips of water, and you see there's a bunch of bodies like wedged into the ceiling, and there's little holes in the ceiling where cracks are forming, where these mini snake dragons with no eyes but maws of vicious teeth are kind of pulling these bodies back through these holes very slowly.
Fiona just nopes out.
Alright. You walk into the hallway.
I literally missed everything that came up to this, and just, I am...
Because we were asleep for all of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You walk out in the hallway, and you see Dak vomiting in a corner, and then you watch as a relatively large earth elemental walks by, dragging like a series of pancaked cultist bodies behind him. And you look down the hallway and there's 30 or 40 other ones that have just been bashed into smithereens.
And let's not forget all the torch marks.
Yep, torch marks everywhere.
Fiona's going to hold back Deck's hair, and be right back, the kettle's boiling.
Alright.
Should we go? I don't want to be here anymore.
Where would you suggest we go?
Yeah, Kato, this is like the first time you wake up and you look down. And the best way that you could describe what you're seeing is it looks like someone trampled over about like 20 dozen jelly donuts and then ran over them.
Surprisingly, I've seen worse.
Man.
I lived in a village of warriors.
Did they like consistently go and paste people?
Not all the time. Just when they got really pissed off.
I'm never visiting your I have enough issues as it is.
Don't worry, it usually happens on the battlefield miles away from the actual village.
I imagine that it might be clearer the way the bodies go. As she looks over to the elemental. Are there any others down that way? And she points down the hallway.
Which way down the hall?
The way the elemental came from.
It looks down that direction. And it nods.
There are.
And it just nods again.
Okay.
You distinctly remember that's the way you came from.
Okay, that's the way we came from. So we
What
go.
about the other direction?
Is there any in the other direction? She points down the other side of the hall.
It holds up its hand and does like the 50-50 motion.
Ah.
It's like much less. Those were dead before I got there.
Oh, dead before you got there. Wonderful. So, that direction, the way that they haven't gone, seems the best. 50-50 chance of running into cultists. Ugh.
I'm trying to remember. Didn't we find the storeroom where we rested in split road in around there?
Say again?
Remember.
I forget. Did we find the storeroom where we rested at like a split paths? I so remember that for some reason.
There was a split, but the split was the storeroom or keep going.
Okay, I wasn't quite sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's only really one way to go.
Mm-hmm.
I'd take a minute or two to collect yourselves, though, it would seem.
Yeah. Cool. Jack takes a moment to create some water so she can wash her dang mouth out.
Alright. Do you wash your mouth out?
Heck yeah.
Spit. It's red.
She like puts her fingers to her lips like, bleh? Am I bleeding?
You don't know.
No, she like literally like touches her mouth and tries to see if there's actual blood or if it's just something of the water.
Roll a heal check.
A heal check, okay. Come on. Work with me. Oh, 20. 32.
You touch around your gums. Kind of poke out a little bit. So there's a little cut on the inside of your lip. From where you've been vomiting. Where you just bit it without thinking about it.
Okay, that's fine, that's fine.
Back.
I can't believe any of this.
You do need to log back into Roll20.
I know.
I don't know why I held a thumbs up for that. You can't see me. You're not watching Twitch.
Force of habit.
Anyway, what are you all doing?
Anyway. I mean, just could just quickly say exactly what we know about what happened, or do you want to just get moving?
I think the general consensus on that is not a damn thing.
No, we know somewhat of what happened.
I certainly don't, but at this point, the faster we get this over with, the better.
Tell you why we move.
We are still on a time crunch, so we should probably get in gear.
Yeah, I'll explain why we move.
Fionn will be summoning Estella again before they get going.
Alright. She comes out, she goes, "What the fuck?"
Gedrin will explain on the way. Let's go.
She's like, "Oh, I feel dirty and violated. Oh my god, what did you do?"
We
Again,
don't know.
Gedrin will explain on the way.
Sometimes, Estelle, it's better just not to ask questions.
She just inhales for a second. She's like, okay. Like, just like falls into line.
Anyways, just in character and out character, the quick know the explanation that happens while we're moving. If everyone agrees we're moving, anyways.
Just you're moving. Just explain, bro.
Okay, so Wolf's on watch. We had latched the door, put some blockade in front of it, and walked someone was sleeping in front of it. He says he heard some kind of little girl voice, and then was either knocked out or fell asleep. And sometime during that, from what we could gather from witness statements, cultists came across an open door leading straight to us. So whoever knocked Rooks out also got the door. Didn't gather that much. When the cultists proceeded to try and take care of us and had approached Cardo, he ended up in a dark place. Hold on a second. Anyways, continuing on, so I got told I was being a bit loud. Anyways, continuing on. Cultists approached Cardo to kill him and seemed to get pulled into some kind of dark place where he would later reappear, missing half his body. As far as you can tell from that statement, and door was open, cultists kept coming towards us, and then various magic bullshit kept happening. That about sums up of I think.
Let's.
Yeah, scorch marks, water, blood, bodies. Don't like it here.
Magic bullshit defenses.
I'm willing to partially blame it on the fact that we were sleeping at a really big ass blood ritual area.
Yeah, that's it.
Clearly, this place is way too high of an ethereal concentration. We should keep moving.
Okay. Who's taking point?
I assume one of the melee.
Sure.
I was
My
gonna
low
say,
perception.
I couldn't do it.
With the two of you roll perception then.
Damn.
I saw that.
That was so close to.
Works, you look forward, you see a light coming forward. Yedrin, as you look and you take a closer glance, you see another basically standing orb in front of you, slowly spinning with dark, crackling energy with like a beady eye-like hole in the center of it, kind of sucking things toward it.
Relay that information to the party that there's seems to be an orb with a bit of a vacuum effect in around a small hole in it. And it may not be affecting with dark energies.
Huh, wonderful.
Fion's going to consult her knowledge on this one.
It looks exactly like every other one you've seen. Do you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still lagging really badly for some reason.
You rolled a 26.
I know, but trying to figure out what's consuming my resources.
Gotcha.
So it's an orb with an eye drawing things into it?
Yeah. It looks exactly like every single other portal that you've seen, except this one's standing up.
Okay, portal. Got it. Sorry, that didn't click in my brain for some reason.
Yeah, that didn't either.
Okay, so we're looking at a portal. Okay, I'm confused.
Well, you've gone through all the other ones.
Is it the only thing up ahead?
You look at it and it's kind of... it's like on a golden altar. And as you look and examine it more closely, you can rather quickly see that there are steps leading up straight to the portal, and then there's little blue fires kind of around it.
I was rolling in a perception because I was taking a look at the altar.
Anything particular you want to know about the altar?
Any markings, anything that we might recognize?
You see some chicken scratch looking writing on the side of it. As you look and take a closer glance, you see a number of like tiny statues that look very similar to the stuff that you saw underneath Ul'dah.
So they look like the corrupted versions of the 12 again?
Less that and more like general void scent statues. Like, not really the corrupted 12 again, just sort of very similar to the nature of the statues that you saw back down there.
Okay.
So I assume we're going to get closer. Is there any like exits to the room outside of where we came, or the portal?
There any exits?
Yeah, like are there any other halls or anything, or doors?
No.
Well, looks like this is where we have to go.
Upwards then?
We don't exactly have much choice unless we're leaving.
Alright, onwards and upwards.
Very well.
Guess, I'll go first.
Okay, so as you walk up to the portal, you get within about 20 feet of the altar itself, and I need you to roll a fortitude save.
My character sheet.
All of us, or
Just him.
Nice save.
Okay.
Yeah.
You feel it kind of trying to drag you inwards, but you plant your feet and you can resist it and move closer to the altar and expect it closer if you so desire. Or you can just let it drag you in. If you are saying something, we didn't hear you.
So either resist it or let it drag.
Yes.
Fuck, I've been flying by this time. Let's go.
You broke up really bad. I'm assuming you said just let it take you.
Pretty much.
Okay. You all watch as Works basically bends in half to the point that his feet touch his head, and he's drugged like pelvis first through this thing. He doesn't seem to feel any pain. He seems completely fine with it. Like he's just like, oh well, I guess this is happening, and goes right through.
That's less than normal.
is any of what we've seen in here normal?
Fair point.
But you also got to take into account normal for the portals, which
Well, Fiona will approach just a hair outside Works' range and tries to study the portal with magic. She's going to cast Detect Magic on it.
Okay.
You detect a lot of magic.
You look at it, you're like, yeah, that's magic. That's a.
That's just gonna go in.
That's magic.
That's just gonna go in.
Okay, Dak, you like just walk up, and next thing you know, it's like full on, like Space Odyssey just sucked in.
The
Fiona,
inside follows.
yeah, you get the same effect, Fiona.
Yeah,
I
I'm
will
just
say
gonna follow.
with your spellcraft, you do see that it's a major transmutation.
Oh, fun.
Rowan, you do the same.
Yep, I'm looking for works.
Transmutation is not what I normally ascribe to portals, but you know, Dak already went in, so.
I could be fucking wrong. Sorry.
I don't even
I
know
thought
what
it was. I thought teleportation was a transmutation.
Nope, conjure.
Then you detect conjuration. Apologies.
Okay. Carrying on then.
Yep. So the four of you are through. Kato, Yedrin.
Cannonball!
That's still at the point. Goes in.
I moved
Kato,
away
like,
from the
you just-
portal.
Yedrin, you just start seeing Kato like doing backflips and spinning around wildly as he jumps up towards it. And I take it you just walk through, Yedrin?
Yep.
Okay. You all
Doing
go
it the
through.
boring way.
Oh,
Joy, more laser.
you all can see this?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, I can.
Butchered that, but I don't care.
You said you can't, Yedrin?
I can.
Okay.
Or if it's the right, if you're showing the right thing, anyways. The reference, there's supposed to be a purple crystal, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
You all pop in, and as you're popping in one at a time, Dak, Rowan, Works, and Fiona, you sense a disturbance in the force. Roll a reflex.
God damn it.
Did you really just say we detected this? Did you really?
Yes, he did.
I probably failed the
did I just
reflex
do?
thing.
Please don't land on me. Please don't land on me. I'm gonna die.
You need to roll a reflex, Fiona.
I am one with the force.
You all jump out of the way.
I'm one with the
as-
floor.
You jump out of the way as Kato just like appears over you, like balled up into a cannonball, and just falls flat on his butt.
Fiona grabs Dak on the way.
Then Yezrin appears, just standing on Kato's head, like, huh?
Ta-da.
Oh god. I just remembered the axe.
Oh god. Which weighs how much?
100 pounds.
Jeez.
Get off of him. You're gonna kill him.
Rip Kata, time to roll a new character.
Just Kato, like, oh, you broke his neck.
Kata's a Rogan and it probably didn't feel like anything much.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I he gets his K rates fine, at least decent. You can probably take 200 pounds to the head, or 235, 300-ish.
Anyway, you all emerge inside of another, like, sealed off room. You look around you and can see a bunch of colored orbs all over the place, and then changed crystal colors.
I hate this place.
What is it with these stupid things? Just put in a door for Pete's sake.
This is clearly, well, as I reiterated earlier, this is clearly a time-buying measure for gods to catch up with intruders. Considering the fact that we've already been apprehended, I suggest we do this quickly.
Well, let's start moving mirrors.
And that the only people who found us died promptly.
Their lack of presence will become suspicious in time. Honestly, these people are not stupid.
Question, there are green small orbs, but yellow crystal? I don't see yellow anywhere.
I can only guess. I'm guessing straight off, just from knowledge of the past puzzles. We gotta get a crystal to aim. We gotta get an orb to aim at another orb and combine colors.
Yep.
But you can't combine colors to make yellow.
Yeah, you can.
Can you?
If you're using the RGB system,
Oh my
then
God.
yes.
Mm-hmm. This is an additive color system since it's based on light and not pigment.
Okay. Fair.
So wait, are we like at what 2 colors together are going to make yellow?
Oh my goodness.
Blue and green.
Okay.
Yellow?
Hello.
No, that's not yellow. Red and green's yellow. Blue and green's the cyan.
Alright.
Purple would be red and blue.
Magenta, technically.
Yeah.
Well, the
It's
floor is
not a-
yours whenever you guys want to try
It's not a dinosaur cat.
manipulating.
Oh boy. And they're on a big rotating track. Someone had way too much time on their hands making this.
You sing that in game or out of game?
In-game!
Good.
Because you did, I know.
I mean, she's not wrong.
You're not wrong, but it's wrong to spite your DM.
To be fair, I wasn't actually, at least consciously, doing that.
Alright, let's see what we can do. Fiona heads to the northeast.
Let me just put tokens down for you guys to make it easier.
My god.
Everyone's
Think we need to update.
I was gonna say everyone's spreads out to move pedestals as needed.
I don't know why, Fion, but anytime there it went. Anytime I try to like drag your thing, it just never wants to come out. Oh, goody. It's still not classifying it as your token when I pull them.
Okay. So should we just pull our own tokens?
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
I can't even see my token.
I will get sure yours works.
I got it. There's 2 of me.
Fuck.
Wait, who the Spider-Man me?
No. To bring out your token, you click on your character sheet basically in the side thing and pull it out.
You okay?
I got her already.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
That's all.
Did you get burned?
Oh,
Oh, well, don't lean against that.
All right, Fion, you just moved up to the northeast. What you doing?
Well, she takes a quick look at the nearby orbs and pulls the nearest mirror towards her and then down into the path white ray.
So this one.
Mm-hmm. At which point she then rotates it to aim into the blue.
Hold on. There you go.
How cool.
You move it,
Huh.
it bounces into the blue one, and as soon as it hits the blue one, it bounces right back into the mirror, and it just makes an infinite loop.
Well, can say right off that one's used for the purple.
It seems that they The light bounces off and goes through the orbs in predetermined directions.
Indeed, well, this could be complicated.
Well, if that one's for the purple, possibly,
Hey, point it down this way, the mirror.
Fionn rotates the mirror to aim straight downward.
And Dak tilts it to go to the green.
Hang on, I've got to make all these little movements.
Yep. Might as well see where they all go.
You're shooting the green one?
Yeah. This one.
What troubles me is that there is only one point where this mirror can sit in order to reflect the white light, but it interferes with where the blue light is going.
It shoots right back into the mirror and bounces back infinitely, Dak.
Can we not move that mirror back a little bit? Or like back one thing to see if it'll flip and bounce into the mirror that's diagonal from the purple crystal?
Maybe, but 1 second. She moves the mirror back to the left one, so it'll bounce off the red.
Are the orbs floating in the air again?
Yep. No.
Sorry.
No, it's... I did a bad... I honestly gotta remember to do it in the object area, because it's easier to move that way.
Yeah.
I mean, something I need to test is if we shoot the orb with a light from a different colored light, does the direction the light comes out of different? So if we hit that orb and made it purple, would it shoot out something different?
Aha! We have a difference here. That's good.
Interesting.
Now the question remains, do we need to bounce the light directly into the next orb, or not?
Oh, that's easy to answer. Moves this mirror up to here, and then bounces it into the green one to see what happens.
Science!
Now, so I guess we see the color change, and the fact it's going the same direction as the last time. Okay, so now we know it does change colors like that, but it always shoots out in the same direction.
That's going to be a problem with this blue one, then.
Estella just kind of like looks around, scratches her head, and goes, "Well, this is something."
It might be a part of the blue one, but maybe not. Just for a quick experiment. Take this one, move it here, aim this light at the blue orb. See what happens if two lights hit the same mirror.
So you want... Okay.
Aim this mirror so it hits this blue orb.
Got it. So, doot. And then doot. So, now I need to do that anyway. That's not what I wanted. I don't know what color that would actually make. So
Blue into red would be purple.
well, it's blue to red to green now.
Yeah, no idea what color that would make.
I'm just gonna call it black.
White.
Black.
It would be white, actually.
Oh,
if
yeah.
if you wanted to make it.
I was gonna say it's black.
Okay.
Well, that's different.
Well, black isn't the problem result, but we can shoot multiple lights off the same mirror, so technically we don't. We can't use that blue to hit anything, but we can use it to make a color.
Except then we can't use the white to hit anything. Now, both intersecting a single point that is only available to each one. Unless we wish to try moving the mirrors off their tracks again, that is.
I mean, I could hit the purple with this, but I'm not sure if that would leave us enough mirrors to hit the other colors.
Oh, there's a big track, so we can move them as we wish.
We can activate the purple for now and see what happens after we hit. Because
Well, first, can someone aim one of that leftmost mirror, that westmost mirror at the green orb, and then direct into the blue? Correct.
I'll turn.
And Arcus do a whole bunch of ray tracing calculations now.
So,
If
And next time, Ark will just put a door.
no, I like screwing with you guys' heads too much.
Yeah, that's fair.
Next time he'll do something that doesn't involve as much work for him.
or he'll make it simplified somehow.
music.
Or he'll just blow us up with cannons again.
I mean,
Glitch Mario.
Thank you.
Mark,
Where
did you capitalize
did
on
you
that?
want? Oh wait, the green is just firing off on its own. So. Do-do-do-do.
What up? Can be on the couch. Just watch the cord.
Those are your friends.
Yep, those are my friends.
And
I do have like
Cat,
I do
you're
have
on the
the,
cord.
I do have like the solution just sitting in front of me. I'm just like, okay, let's see where this goes.
I'm garbage at these puzzles.
Music.
So yeah, that's what happens when you aim it at the green.
Could someone move a mirror in place, aim it at this blue crystal here?
Okay. I think the easiest way to do that would be for now disrupt this, move it over here, and then angle it. No, you can't angle it that way without hitting the white crystal. So the easiest way to do this, sadly, it's going to be moving this over here, but to angle it to hit here and then hit it over at the blue line.
Fiona, what did you want Yedrin to do?
Hit that blue crystal, but I can't just angle it to be over there.
Did you want to verify, Fiona? Did you want him to hit the one you're standing next to, or the one beneath you, beneath him?
The one I'm standing next to.
Okay.
I want to see if differently colored rays will aim in a different direction.
Pretty sure we already figured they wouldn't, but okay. Yeah. This one to here, then I can't bypass this white crystal, I don't think, so I'd have to hit here, and then hit that one so it hits the blue one.
Could probably move it here.
Must like
That would
that.
be better.
No idea thing.
I'm just laughing at the thought that maybe the solution in front of Ark is just Hunt's axe.
Yeah, the angle would have to be like this, I think, if you wanted to hit it.
Yes, I love you, little buddy. You're a good kitty. That's what it does.
Interesting.
That's like 1 centimeter off. 4.
Well, I think I might have gotten it slightly wrong the first time, so that's my bad.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Just ever so slight change in wavelength.
Six.
It's less than ideal, but
2. 0. Those.
I mean, there is a clean shot at the cyan if you want to use that, but it's...
we might have a problem because we still need to hit the magenta crystal.
Well, then we move. Maybe we're not supposed to be bouncing that green into there.
I don't think so.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yadrin, can you aim it towards the lower blue crystal? And Dak, could you... No.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Oh, okay.
Leon moves to aim the mirror at the blue.
I aim this mirror here.
Okay, hang on. Okay, so you want it aimed at that one now.
Yeah.
Ah, wrong color.
I think we're getting some TV rolling.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
That's what you get. And did someone else try to move something?
Fionn was re-aiming the red light into the blue crystal.
Okay. God damn it. Okay.
Otto, could you adjust that mirror?
Sure. Which one?
The one the magenta light's bouncing off of.
Just pushes it up.
I gotta get Cat to bed. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Please.
Let's just turn it to the purple. Angle it. If you can. Maybe?
Yeah, that was the plan, I'm pretty sure.
Then we'll just see if it worked.
For sure, best course of action at this point is just to let
Blow it
the
up?
light go into the crystal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. In which case, if you move it up one, can you hit the cyan off that meal? Because that's a long shot, but it's a clear shot.
Hmm.
I think it might actually be better to use this green crystal to create the cyan wavelength.
You sure? 'Cause
Absolutely.
we still have to hit yellow, but if you're sure. Oh yeah, I see what you're getting at. Yeah, that might be better.
But then there's the issue of the crystal in the middle.
There's no shortage of rays right now.
Right. I don't think we can get the cyan another way, Fiona.
I'm certain we can. Dak, can you move your mirror to the left a bit?
This one?
Aim it towards this green crystal, yes.
Yeah, he shifts it over.
Oop.
Sorry.
Nope, that was my fault.
Hmm.
Well, if you want the cyan after that, I'm gonna have to move this one like over here and then try and aim this here.
Nonsense. Move it to the bottom of the track.
Oh yeah, move it to... No, I have to... the green light, it's hitting the blue thing.
There are other mirrors.
Yeah.
Dak, can you aim it at the green crystal, please?
Yeah. Just tilts it towards the green. Was it green crystal?
Mhm.
Or green? Hmm.
Do, 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 do.
So I've had Discord loading this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Still not.
Hmm.
Okay.
Did you get a fresh install?
Yep.
Just so you know, Fiona, this is white light hitting this mirror, bouncing off here, going to here, hitting
Yeah, I know.
crystal. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I'm suggesting you don't use that light at all. You use this one.
This one?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, so move this mirror to the bottom of the track, hit this blue crystal. Well, it
Mm-hmm.
bounces over here towards me, and then hits this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, hold up. Uh, God. Stupid polygon. Mother. Okay, here we go.
Razor tracing, please wait warmly.
Gonna go ahead and ask, what do you want to move the green one to? Well, you know, fighting with this. Because I put it on the wrong layer again.
The green light,
The hole just formed in reality.
Yeah. It's like, Fiona, what have you done? You've killed us all.
Hey, I'm not the one who just nopes out of existence.
if we walks in to shut off the green one for a second, and then I think the plan would be to move this mirror over here to hit this red and see where that goes.
So, Scion.
It may be more prudent to move this mirror instead.
You want to leave that one there and then move this one like, all the way over here ish?
Oh no. Never mind. I thought you meant bouncing green light into the red.
No, this is red crystal over here. I was going to bounce this white light over here into this red one instead of it.
Okay, carry on.
Let's see where it went.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna nuke the other green one for the time being, if that's alright with you guys.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
But yeah, we could probably just take this mirror, stick it here, and then have it not going to bounce right. We'd have to like bounce it.
We'd have to. We can use the mirror.
Hit
We can use
there
the
and
other
then
mirror
here.
deck. No. We can use the other mirror decks and then move the rightmost unused mirror here into a direct path to the crystal.
I was just wondering if we could use this one, because if we move it up one, this will also get in the way to blue.
Well, we just move them along the tracks a little bit. We can move the mirrors as we see fit, so...
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay, well, it works.
to get it straight, do you want this one like here and this one here?
Yeah.
And I'd assume this one like straight into...
Can't go
Well, not straight, but right into the corner at least.
Yeah.
So
aim into the corner and then move this one into that corner to get it the shot.
1 second.
Oh, we have a problem with it being right there. I just noticed. And
yeah, it needs to be right one.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming you want to go ahead and move the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
And point it down, yeah.
Then we're gonna take this mirror, move it here, and see what happens when the white light hits that red crystal we haven't used yet. Wrong one, but oh well, either try.
They're pretty much interchangeable at this point.
Don't tell the DM he's wrong. Unless he actually is, then feel free.
Yeah. I was just saying use this meal, but yeah, we can just take the one from Walks and stick it over there and see where that bit like goes and just use this meal elsewhere, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, that's why they're on a track. We just move them around.
It's hitting the back of that mirror right now.
Okay. Aim it to the green.
Fion's heading over to the yellow crystal.
Okay.
Okay, move this mirror down to here, bounce it to here, and then use this mirror to bounce it to the yellow. We take this mirror, move it down here, bounce it, hit like from there to here, and we have a spare mirror over here we can move this way so it bounces the white light into the white crystal.
Fiona will be moving her mirror down in order to intercept the remaining white.
Yeah, and I'll go to move this mirror over here so that we can basically go. Well, something like that.
Alright.
Also, Bowen, if that's your character right there, she might want to move before we finish these mirrors.
What do you mean if that's her character? That is her character.
Well,
There's a
there's
second-
also a second one.
Oh.
Oh god, it's huge! Ah! No escape.
As soon as that beam of light hits it, there's silence. And then just this gigantic hole appears in the bottom of the arena, ripping open as this swirling vortex of energy starts yanking you all in. I need everybody to roll a fortitude save.
Please be kind, I don't have anything on my stomach.
So Dak, Yedrin, and Works, and Fionn, you all can resist the tug of it. Rowan and Kato, you just start spinning around and go right in like water down a drain.
Whee! Dak does not resist.
Fiona at least tries to control her descent in.
Yeah.
Estella just like floats over to Fiona and like calmly just like grabs her and floats down. Alright, so everybody's through. Works, you there?
Yeah. Orcs is kind of just like lets the thing take him. Like, all right, let's go.
At that point, you all go through the hole, and as you come through, you hit the ground, and there's silence. You look around yourselves, and you find yourselves in a dimly lit room with a series of archways. Kind of, I don't know what they're called, Fiona, would you happen to know? Basically like the little, like, double T sections that make up the, God damn it. Why can't I think of it? Stonehenge. Basically, they look like those. Just these various little openings, and as you look down, you can just see this infinite void beneath them. And then you look across, and there's this just broken bridge along the way. Off in the distance, you can see what appears to be 6 individuals, all of them dressed in various degrees of wood whaler attire. Hey, stop my music!
Why does one of them look like my father?
Honey.
Deller.
I mean, if you want to roll a perception. Honestly, I shouldn't have put the name tag on there.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, that was kind of dumb.
Eh,
What the fuck? Why did my music stop?
it turned back on for me.
Hang on.
It's back up here.
Well, I can't hear it anymore. It's just not playing.
Oh.
There it went.
Should I just use Millie Scotch's new avatars or...
We'll leave it for now. We'll replace them later.
Okay.
I thought I had clicked the name off. Regardless, Rowan, as you peer out through the darkness, you can see the wood whalers, and it doesn't take you too long to recognize them as deceased members of Ronan's old unit. These are men and women that you grew up with, were often over for dinner. You played with their kids. Essentially, like, non-blood related uncles and aunts. And then, as you look straight forward, you see a single figure, kind of head bowed low, standing there, and it's kind of doing the king cobra head sway. And while you can't see the face, you recognize the attire and you recognize the weapon. You recognize the huntsman, your father's spear, and you recognize his equipment.
Rowan's gonna scream really loudly.
Okay.
Rowan, what's wrong?
That's my father. And that's his team across on the other side of the bridge.
His team? Then... Okay, out of character, has Rowan actually talked about what happened to Ronan's unit at
No.
all?
No.
No, she hasn't.
Okay. Okay.
Mainly because she doesn't know. She just know they died.
Well, if they're alright, then that's surely a good thing, right?
His team died.
Oh, wonderful.
Shit.
There's just this silence. Then you see his head kind of pop up and he goes, Rowan? Is... Like the shake of his head, he goes, is that you?
Rowan's gonna yell back, yes. How did you get here, Father?
My head so foggy. At that point,
Rowan's gonna cast Fly.
you just hear a oh my, family reunions. And this black entity starts flooding out of Ronan. He goes, oh, you're the lot from the cellar. Did you all have sweet dreams?
It was the waking up. That was not fun.
By the way, he counterspells both Rowan and Dax Fly.
Oh, you did.
Theon, meanwhile, casts Wall of Ice.
Where?
Across the bridge.
Like making a bridge
Fair enough.
or like blocking the bridge off?
Making a bridge. Let me fill it out.
Oh, okay. You can do that. Cool. And he just goes, well, isn't that cute? Just starts to giggle a little bit. But the things I found out about you all, as you just took to such wanton butchery. Oh, it was delightful. Watching it made me tingle all over.
That thing made us do what?
Oh, I didn't make you all do anything. But I did learn something about that one in particular, and he points to Rowan.
And what exactly is that?
Seems that you've got a particular little trait in your blood. A little heat, if you want to put it. And it has to be inherited from somewhere, doesn't it? At that point, both of his hands go into Ronan, and he says, so, let's see if the father also has it! And as he clenches his fists, Ronan ignites on fire.
Oh no!
And you watch as wings burst out of his back like a phoenix, his entire body swirling with fire, his eyes gleaming brightly, and the huntsman lights. It burns! It...
So is this bridge going to be easy enough for me to run across at this point?
Yeah.
He just kind of... He holds himself for a second and he goes... Is this what you felt? It feels so good.
Oh no.
At that point, the creature behind him pulls his hand back out and kind of pats the top of Ronan's head and goes, go on, pet. Go and play. Everybody roll initiative. Hang on. Let me clear it. Sorry.
Well, it's only showing it's just me, so.
Yeah. Would you re-add yourself? Or I'll do it.
Sure, the first good roll of the night, and it has to be an initiative roll. Is the creature still there, or is it now just my father and his crew?
He's still there. He's floating behind Ronan right now.
Flies, take up the friend.
Oh, I need my baby. Where's my baby?
1 second.
That's Scotch.
I mean, he's immune to fire, but he's not your baby. He's my baby.
No, I said there's Scotch. I didn't say that.
I know. I was just saying, there's Scotch.
I was like looking at him like, wait a minute, that's not him. That's Scotch.
That's not my baby.
At least we got a village and me and Wolf have potions up.
Oh, good. You're in a nice computer lab. There you go. Did you really just burp?
Also, I'm sorry, Fiona. What did you say?
Flies, take up the friend.
9:30.
Flyers. Yeah.
Yeah, but we can't fly. Our fly's just been muted.
We can try again.
Oh, about that. I don't know if anyone caught what I said there.
Which
I did.
HCC song is that? Does that put a spell on me? What?
What?
Why did I say put a spell on me? I don't
Because
need
your
it.
geek is taking over.
Because now you're mine.
Hey, Ark,
Yo,
That was actually
is it okay if I use the supplemental range of the ice well to create fortifications? Just to block things?
in what regard?
As in to create walls here and here.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, Millie, you're staying with me, Scotch. You know what to do.
Alright. There's silence for a moment.
The interesting thing out of character is though that it's from my father. It should have been from my mother.
Maybe there's a little bit of both.
And he just shouts. And he takes off into the air in this burst of fire. And starts making a beeline across the entire area, leaving a trail behind him as he does.
Onto the ice bridge.
Well, rip ice.
Yeah, pretty much.
You'll have to do damage to it before I can actually be destroyed.
It's for effect. He just cuts across it, and he's now 30 feet in the air.
Oh, Daddy's flying. Great. Oh, so we're all rested, so all of our spell slots are back, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Actually, I did hold off on my Crown of Thorns, so I still have that anyway.
And we also boosted.
Why do I keep saying Crown of fucking Thorns?
I mean, it
Because
works. You just light it up.
Because you have Jesus on the mind?
I mean, you just put the crown of thorns on and it lights on fire.
Works!
Hey,
Yeah,
Lawrence,
Jen, stick to the
what's your-
formation!
What's your AC works?
That was Ian McKellen.
Um,
Ian McKellen was in.
Yeah.
right now.
The moment he turned, I saw it was the image.
Alright, right now it's
It's what?
34.
Are you sure?
Damn.
That's what I'm looking at. See,
Okay.
15. Oh, hold on. Oh, no, never mind. I had the ball on from yesterday.
Okay.
Did Kato ever roll that?
Yes,
Yes,
you did. You have.
Okay.
Plus
Okay,
30
I saw all the effects.
Okay.
29.
Alright, so works. You look over to the side and an arrow whizzes past you, like pinging off the side of the interior of your horn by like the back end of the feather, close to like just pegging you in the face. And as you turn to see a sure male kind of crouch low with his bow drawn, you're like, huh? And you just look, and there's an arrow lodged, basically dead between your throat and your solar plexus. Please take 14 points of damage.
Just looking like, excuse me, is this yours?
Also, wait, can Dax flight even be counterspelled since it's a hex?
No, it can't. It's a supernatural ability.
Yes!
Okay.
You go, girl.
Thank you. Thank you, Fiona. I had forgotten that entire freaking point. I was
At that point,
thinking...
you just watch the other one who was standing there, one of the dead soldiers just wrapped, got a cloak and a two-handed sword. Bit oversized, and he's just dragging it behind him, and he just starts walking onto the bridge. Caught him.
Why am I imagining like Pyramid Head?
He's kind of walking like that, yes.
Okay, so let's see. Go to about here, then go into full defense for the round.
Okay. Rowan?
Yeah, sure. Send me into battle against my family. Fucking dick.
Wouldn't be the first time I thought family.
Yes, but has your family been well-trained woodwellers?
This is my family.
Change of plans. Works? Head off against Ronin. Nedrin, I'll join you at the front.
Works just looks with a smile on these.
Okay,
Oh,
Rowan is
with
going to
blush.
recast fly.
Okay.
Do not touch my father. Rowan is going to recast fly. And she's going to move here. And that's really dumb of her, but she's going to do it.
Okay. Works.
So, you want us to leave Daddy to your own, Rowan?
You want to be the one to kill my father?
We're not killing him. Just stop him.
He is high up in the air, so you're going to have to be jumping.
There's another option, but I think I'm going to save that for later.
Good boy, Encore? You gonna watch Daddy kill his
You
entire
better
party?
Yeah, I think, Ark, you want to be muted for that part. You know, that's really not
we all know.
helpful. Yeah, I know.
We all know he's running for us.
That's his
We're not
job.
playing Rocket Tag anymore, we're playing Rocket Chess.
Oh.
Alright, Works, what are you doing?
Well, they want me to stop running, so... If I jump, could I use extra power to bring him to the ground? Is that an option against flying enemies? Like,
Well, you could do a combat maneuver check.
You can try.
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
Okay.
As I gotta say, love how you're not listening to Rowan and listening to Guillaume on this one.
no, she said just stop him, not kill him. That's two different things. Besides, if we can bring him to the ground, that's one thing. Alright, so... Try to jump on Ronin.
Okay.
And then I guess could I try a CMD on that? Or CM?
Okay, so 34 to dodge.
Yeah, he's dodging that.
So, because it's in the air and it's not the impact coming down, as you go flying to hit him from the jump, he spins around and then grabs you by the face and throws you to the ground.
Well, he still gets hit with, just he takes half damage.
I'm saying no because he's in the air. Also, he has evasion.
Fuck.
Also works because you attempted a melee attack against him. As you get close, the fire around him slaps you like a wing and is just as hot, if not hotter, than Rowan's flames. Take 4 points of fire damage.
Alright, so that's gonna be difficult. Theon, new plan. You guys take care of him. I'm gonna go deal some damage to the people behind the line.
Edrin, with him.
Yeah, Drew, your turn.
Okay. Yeah, so. Hey, I guess my course of action. Action is swift action into turn on my Defiance.
Okay.
And then, and because I have that on, it's also to the game I can do next, which is charge up to here. Here, so I can hit him from 10.
So you're running up to try to hit the guy on the bridge?
Yep.
Okay.
So that'd be moving to here.
Alrighty.
So I also I'm activating deactivate bunches of preset buffs so I can take into account all the changes it does to my stats. That's and then
Okay. You swing, and he kind of sidesteps most of it, but you manage to twist the blade and pop him, and he goes, and just kind of hangs his head for a second, and then looks dead at you.
that was my turn.
Yep, You see the other one with the sword next to you just start to move up. She doesn't rush you. She just kind of starts walking very casually along the line. Theon?
Theon hurries forward and casts Enlarge Person on Yedrin, effectively blocking the bridge from any further ingress. First, let me move her.
Also, my...
You can still move. Just be careful not to slip and fall off. Anyway, Edrin, you are now large and in charge. And Art, can you move my ice bridge stuff, my ice wall stuff to the background?
I gotta move people to the front, sadly.
You can't select my rectangles and put them in the background there?
If I do, it goes straight to the back, and it'll be behind everything. It's not as
Why not send them to the front and then put them on the background layer?
Because the only options I have are front, back. So if it goes to the front, it goes to the front of everything. If it goes to the back, it goes to the back of everything.
Send it to the front, put it on the background layer, it'll be under the tokens, but still on top of all the map features.
I mean, I already put all the tokens at the front. It doesn't matter anymore.
Okay. Alright. Anyway, after that, Estella is going to move in to intercept. Actually, she's going to circle around the back.
Is she on level with him?
No, she's going to go for the higher ground. 5 feet above.
Well, regardless, if she moved anywhere through there, she's provoking attack of opportunity.
She circled around. She has the movement with Kato's bonus.
Can you show me in a line how she did it?
Okay, she was around here, I think, so boop, boop.
That still provokes.
Oh, he's a lance user? Whatever.
Yeah. It's got 10 feet of range.
Actually looking
well, it's only once, and she'll provoke no matter how she approaches, so...
35.
That...
You cut out at the end.
That hits.
Okay.
These are some pretty crazy fucking rolls.
Holy fuck! I rolled max damage.
What?
Jesus Christ!
Okay,
he turns around, or actually he doesn't even turn around, he just spins the lance around and shoots it backwards, and he stabs right through Estella. As she comes back and then pulls away 24 points of pierce, and then 12 points of fire.
Do Radiant have any sort of elemental resistances?
I would have put them down if they did.
Okay. So ironically, Zinnia is more defendable against the fire than Estella is.
Yeah.
In any case, she's going to smite.
Okay, she's smiting
just in
on
case. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Does the smite process, or is it just a normal attack?
He's alive, and he's
not
evil.
Okay. Is he a dragon right now?
He's a firebird.
That's a good fucking question. I would say because Rowan does not count as a dragon, he doesn't.
Alright, fine.
Rowan doesn't count as a dragon yet.
Moved.
That's
Both of those miss.
Okay, well, only the first one would have processed anyway.
Okay, and because she attempted a melee attack against him, she takes another 5 points of fire damage.
Okay.
She swings and the fire just bursts back and she's pushed back from it.
This is more difficult. And
You
I
keep
can
cutting out.
barely fucking hear you, dude.
You
This is
really
gonna
need
be
to
more
speak up
difficult.
until you move to a laptop.
I'll try not to be too loud so I don't make my brother.
Alright, you're just saying you cut out.
When are you ever not worried about being loud?
Yeah,
Because I'm in an apartment and my brother has to work in the morning.
yeah. You might want to up Discord's output somehow, just because we barely hear
I
you.
don't know how.
The mobile version does not have voice sensitivity settings, and just raising the output would not solve the issue because it's the fact that Discord's actively not picking up his voice
Hold
enough
on.
to set off the...
One sec.
Well, it was.
I can't pick up my baby.
Hey, Fiona.
Oh.
Yes?
What would I have to roll to dispel a large person?
Oh god.
I'll cast a level check against DC 20.
Okay, he rolled a DC 28. 19 plus 9.
Okay.
Gedrin, you are shrunk back to your normal size.
Okay, I'll go through and change all those again.
I'll just go ahead and resize you.
Is that any better?
Actually,
Yes.
are they using Detect Magic as a spell?
No, they just straight up cast a spell magic.
No, are they casting Dispel Magic?
Yes.
It's like a
Yeah,
spell
that's what he
as
said.
opposed to
That's what I said.
a spell like attack. Okay, then I'm counterspell.
Okay.
So spellcraft to identify. I think that gets it.
Yeah.
Okay, hunt your big
Once it
again.
goes, not yet, Yidra.
Hunt
17.
over
I
there.
don't think that. Okay, now you're drunk. That did not make the dispel check.
God damn
Oh,
it.
actually,
So it's 3 plus. It's 10 plus 3, and then his caster level?
no, it's 11 plus the caster level. Period.
Okay, then yeah, you need a 20.
Yeah, I figured.
So.
Hunt, you're small again.
Poor Hunt, just like.
I'm getting motion sickness just looking at it. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay, Dak.
Okay. Question. What's this person got?
He's
As
got
far
a
as weapon.
two-handed sword.
Okay.
Rowan, you have control of your baby now.
Come to mommy.
First things first. I'm going to do this so I can get a better idea. No, not that big. Okay, so if I go over here. Oh. Yes. Actually, I'm not going to be next to Works. Fuck that.
Why? I'm moving next round.
Fair. I'll go here. I'm also 30 feet in the air.
Okay.
So that probably cut down my flying a bit. So I'm going to target Ronan. And where are you? Evil Eye on Ronan.
So it's a will save?
Yeah.
What penalty are you doing?
4. To his AC.
Okay. Takes -4 to his AC.
At least that makes him a little easier to hit. And Scotch. Oh.
Don't forget, everyone gets a speed boost, so he has it.
Oh,
He
I
has
know.
that
He's
ability.
already fucking mock. He has like 150 fucking flight.
Jesus.
Fuck.
He's a bird spirit.
So, like a little screeching fucking demon, Scotch zooms over and power and vital strike. Like, what one can I use after moving?
After
Power.
moving both. You can use both
As
after
he,
moving.
as he comes in, though,
He's gonna be a
Yeah,
tank.
he's
you
just
know
going
that
into
the
range.
guy. Do you know that the guy's weapon is oversized? So he just
Oh,
and swings it down at Scotch.
rip Scotch.
At least you've got a lot of hit points.
At least I got more.
Oh, that reminds me, I never rolled to my new
36.
level.
36 hits.
Alright. Check damage again.
Yeah, if you're not charging, you can use both vital and power at the same time after. Charging, you can't use vital. Well, if you're not charging.
Okay. He comes down and the ice and the bridge crack as he slaps Scotch into the bridge. Scotch takes 31 points of damage.
Ouch, baby, I'm sorry.
These are some really fucking insane attack rolls.
And then Scotch latches onto him. Well, it doesn't latch onto him, but you know what I mean. Not that it matters, probably not even gonna hit.
Actually, that hits.
Oh!
Wow.
Good.
There's just this. Ah!
Wow. You said 31?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ark, this one right here, why is he dimmed out?
Probably just the background.
Just might be the picture.
I think it's just the picture.
Okay.
Well, at that point, the shadow flies.
Of course it flies.
Of course it flies.
And
And
where the hell did
Hedron,
he go?
please make a will save.
Uh-oh. Not this shit again.
Oh god, my heart skipped a beat.
Hang on. I really gotta put that as a little tab on for myself. Okay. Nothing happens.
Excellent. Out of curiosity, how high up is he?
He's a good like 25 feet up.
Okay.
If I burped at anybody's ear, I apologize.
You did
I
not.
didn't hear it. At which point,
Did you hear it, Tar? I'm so sorry.
No, I didn't hear it, no.
Okay. Because the thing is right by my mouth, and like, oh crap.
as we're now at the top of the round, there's another moment of silence. And then Estella watches as Ronan twists and shoots straight up into the air and then dives like a meteorite back into Kato.
She's going to take an attack of opportunity.
Does not provoke. It's he's using a jump-like ability.
Oh,
Bugger.
Christ.
And as he goes up, you watch just the flames spread around him. The wings get bigger and bigger until he literally looks like a fucking burning dragon.
Oh gosh, Dragon Fire dive. Oh god, Dragon
At which
Fire
point
dive.
he just boom comes down onto Kato. Kato, roll a reflex.
Okay, 1 second.
Rip.
He hit you. So
Ark?
yes,
I'm sure it doesn't, but since he landed 10 feet from me.
it does not.
Okay.
As he comes down and he hits, not only does he hit Kato for 17 points of pierce and then another 3 points of fire damage, he explodes. So Rowan works, and Kato, make another reflex save.
What?
If it's fire, it's not gonna hurt me.
Yeah, but it hurts your friends.
Please let that be enough.
Oh, you're fine. Kato, roll again.
Okay.
I'm working on it.
Roll higher this time.
Kato, you take full.
Woof.
So Kato, take 19 points of fire damage. Works, take 10? Yeah, 10 points.
9,
Rowan,
round it down.
well, it's 19, so...
Yeah, round it
Okay.
down, it's 9.
Okay, 9, whatever, 9. Rowan, do you actually have a resist from fire?
I do, and my dragon gives me resist as well. I'm pulling up the dragon's notes too.
Is it like 10?
Yeah.
So yeah, you take 0. Dak, what is your AC?
My AC is 20.
Okay, so 30. And 20.
I believe it is at this point my new weapon begins to glow with hate.
Rowan's gonna yell at her dad. Daddy, no! He might have eaten a lot of food, but you don't have to kill him!
He's the food now. Anyways, what were you saying there?
Dak, please take 15 points of piercing damage as an arrow hits you dead in your spine. And then another one follows up behind it and splits that one in half. It, like, digs in.
Okay, so that was 15 and that's it?
That's it.
Okay.
He hit you twice. The first one, just dug into your armor and started tickling you. The other one, right through it and sent it right into your spine.
Where are these shots coming from?
Across the way.
Which person?
The purple
Lucian.
line.
Lucian.
Okay.
Yeah.
And besides, I'm also 30 feet up, so...
Oh, I know. I just need to know where to shoot.
At that point, the swordsman takes a 5-foot step in,
Oh no.
right beside Yedrin, looks at him,
Jeez.
pulls the weapon
Her.
out. Huh?
Her.
Her, sorry.
It's okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And begins to swing down.
Watch double criticals, or even triple.
Oh, the crit.
So, first one, power attack with Furious Focus.
Bruh.
He's power attacking you
Oh,
with
boy.
Furious Focus up.
Yeah, I understand. Just get out of the way, AC right now is 29. Because I haven't recovered.
Fine.
I haven't had a chance to recover from charge yet. Otherwise it'd be at 31.
Okay, 37 to hit off that first strike. Just smacks into Yedrin as hard as he can. The blade coming down, just in a fury. Yedrin, 40 points of damage.
I was gonna say, how big is that weapon?
Large size.
Are you stealing that much?
It did Vital Strike you with it. So it's that plus the power attack plus the...
Okay, I
strike
was wondering,
bonuses.
because I didn't hear anything about Final Strike.
Yeah.
Okay, that answers that question.
So he just stands there and he just looks at you, just staring blankly after you take the hit.
So 40, okay. Okay, that hurt.
Got him.
At this point, Kato looks up at Ronan like, you done fucked up. And just...
Please don't kill him, or you're gonna die.
He catches the hammer with his bare hand and stares at you.
Excuse me, what?
That's my daddy.
And as,
Oh,
he's,
wait,
like,
you
as
know
he's
what?
holding it, you just watch as the fire spreads and starts dripping down your arm until it engulfs it and he lets it go.
How much is his AC?
It started at 40.
What the fuck?
I'm pretty sure Hunt is the only one who can break that.
It's 36 even with me lowering it.
Kato, take another 11 points of fire damage as he burns you.
Hang on.
I can only pray that CMD is not as high.
Ron, would you like to... I'm sorry, Kato, would you like to move? Or you full round action, didn't you?
Yeah.
Alright, Rowan.
Okay. I was looking at Spite. I apologize.
That's fine.
I like my new abilities. I want to actually get a chance to use them at some point. But I don't think I'm going to hit my daddy. Rowan's going to yell to her father to try to get his attention. And she's then going to cast... She's going to go just a touch bit higher. And she's going to cast Infernal Crown.
Okay.
Actually, she's going to go a touch bit higher and take a 5-step back.
He pretty much seems to be ignoring you. As you shout at him, he kind of looks at you and then he turns his attention back to Kato.
Don't let it take you over, Daddy. Don't.
At that point, please roll a perception.
Oh, I closed my sheet. Dang. Come on. Roll high. Roll high. I have no idea what I rolled.
You look into his eyes, and as he looks at you for a second, you look at them, and you watch your dad's normally green eyes turn black, and then the Scala turns black as well. And then his head just goes limp.
Hey, Dad, do you have some break enchantment?
I do not.
Well, we're dead.
Works end. Your turn.
Oh, for the love of Christ. I look around like, Yedrin, can you handle things up there?
You turn and look at Yedrin, and Yedrin's bleeding out. It's ugh.
We've got this, don't worry!
Alright, it's you and me then, Ronan. So, I'm going to try a power attack!
You miraculously hit him.
Yeah, that's the first
Oh
one.
my god, just...
That's a 13 too, so I have plenty of room for error.
You hit him, and as the blade goes in, you don't feel any feedback. You're seeing him bleed, but there's no feedback. He doesn't even flinch. And he just starts to right himself and flicks off the blood that he just spilled off of Kato. And you watch as the flames start to turn black across him.
Alright, we are not bringing Amaterasu into this game for multiple reasons.
Take another 6 points of fire damage, buddy.
Wait, how?
He's on fire.
Every time you make a melee attack against him.
Wait, even at range? Even with rage weapon?
If it's a melee attack of any variety.
Wow. Holy shit.
Because what it does is as you stab him with that weapon, the fire grabs the weapon and spits it right to you.
Alright, for how much?
6.
I might need resist fire.
You're dating me, and you're an aura. There should be some resist fire.
I'm sorry.
No.
You struck at him twice? Works?
Yeah.
But one miss.
Yeah, one
It
miss.
doesn't matter if it... Take another 7 points of fire damage.
Christ. Down 40 points. I didn't get directly hit. Oh, kind of.
Fiona, does a 25 hit you?
Who's firing?
Other way.
That goes right into the wall, so no.
I'm sorry, I didn't even think about the wall. Alright. So, ding, it hits the wall. You just kind of like. You actually can see him through the ice. He's like,
Huh.
like the birds or the dog that just walked into
The glass.
a screen door. He's like,
the fuck?
it's like what? Yedrin.
Nope.
I am gonna have to really apologize to you, Scotch, but if I'm holding this area, I'm holding it.
Dodge
Yes.
fine.
So,
Scotch is also flying, so this would be easier.
it doesn't really matter what's gonna happen, because I'm pretty sure this is a standard action, right? I'm gonna drop a floodgate right here.
Okay, you're dropping a floodgate.
Yeah.
Because actually no, that's a spell, so that doesn't provoke anything.
Da 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 da.
My internet went funky for a second.
It's 30, right?
Welcome back.
Yep, 30 by 30, 30 by 30.
Oh, you're dropping it right on top of yourself? Oh my god.
Scotch is like, what the fuck?
I saw
Oh
that
my
highlighted the area it's gonna hit.
Okay, so that's 30.
It's not. It's a 30 by 30 square, not radius.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. So yeah, my arrows are pointing to the sides.
Again, square, not radius.
Yeah.
I know that's why I'm saying the sides.
I
Well, you keep moving it out to each direction, so it's hard to tell where you're trying to put it.
Well, I'm putting
Just
it right
drag
here.
the arrow.
It
Okay.
emanates from here.
So it would be
But it's a
15.
30 by 30 square, so.
It would be 15 in both directions. So
The last time was a plus it'd be pouring off the sides.
It says it's 30 in every direction, so yeah, it'd be reaching
I
out to
assume
here.
that I'm
Say that
stupid.
Okay,
Okay.
so one edge hits here. That's one of the edges.
Alright, go to sleep.
Still not quite far enough, I don't
Yes,
think.
I am. Okay, hold up. Okay, there we go.
Yep, and then another edge would be over here.
No.
No.
That's one edge. So think of it like you're doing areas. So one is 30, and then another direction's 30. So length by width.
So
30 and then
so that's 30, and then this would be 30.
edge to edge, isn't it?
Yeah, edge to edge. So that's a 30 by 30.
Yeah.
Alright, that's not 30 by 30? Okay, and then it would be emanating from here.
Well,
As
may-
best as I can get it, that's probably about right.
I think it's one more over, isn't it? Or I mean,
Other way?
sorry. He wants it, or Yedrin wants it covering where we're
right
Yedrin and
here.
Scotch is, right? Okay, you don't want it covering there, huh?
So do you want to be in it or not?
Basically.
I don't need to be in it. I can be right beside it.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Guys, I floodgate. I just take a 5-foot step into it.
yeah, you're just a bit too big.
Okay. There's just this. It's like all these
That's
people.
not big enough.
Well, it depends on where you count the edge. Because, if you count it from, if you do the yellow one, it is, but if you click in the center, it's weird.
Yeah, the center is weird.
It's 30 by 30 from edge to edge.
Oh, in that case, either
Yeah,
way.
let's just go with it as is right now, okay?
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Enough playing with it.
Okay.
Yep. Drop it. I take just a 5-foot step in.
I mean, if we go with Timia's, it's like that. If we go the other direction, it's like that. I'd say let's try to make it perfect square. So there, whatever.
Okay.
Whoopity 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 whoop. DM decrees it's like that. Don't argue anymore.
Roll 0.
Yes. Yedrin, okay, so Yedrin, you're in the water. What else are you doing?
Well, that's a standard action to summon her, so it's a swift.
Okay, so you're...
Oh, you never said what it is, if it's a swift or a stand.
It's a standard.
Okay, then yeah, I just get into the water.
Okay. Well, the other swordsman that was now there and is now in the water is like...
Yeah. To
Just
even
kinda
move has to make us...
Standing there like, what the hell just happened?
Yep. Has to make swim checks to even move. But still, like, if they fail the swim check, they can move at a...
Natural 20.
Wow.
Okay,
Of
then they
course.
can move at half speed.
Very
She just
graceful.
gets out of the water and then...
Hey,
Wait.
it worked.
She just stops and goes, I'm fucking dead. I don't need to breathe. Fiona.
Alright, so Fiona is going to cast Cure Critical Wounds and put it on Zinnia. And she's going to fly over to Yedrin and stick her little arms into the water.
Okay.
She's going to fly up and over the wall and then back down, so...
That's fine. The swordsman doesn't seem to notice her.
Okay.
Alright, Yedrin, you get back 25 points.
Yay.
And then she's going to get closer to the barrier so as not to get sniped, whilst Estella, since Ron seems to be handled, goes to charge at Lucian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Handled.
And smacks the bow out of his hand, or tries to, with a combat maneuver check. With a disarm check. Using her...
Yeah. It just drops and he just like looks at it and he goes, aww.
I'm gonna pick that up.
And since she chooses to drop it into the void.
If you would like, have Estella make a check on him.
What kind of check?
Perception.
He has it back.
Fuck.
I hope we're not doing another Pale Stranger thing.
She really only has a +1 to perception?
Yeah.
Huh.
Wow.
Weird.
She's one of the
Regardless,
ability-
as she looks down, like after disarming him, she sees he's not wearing a shirt, and she looks down and she can see that there's 8 pierce wounds across his chest that make a cross, and then all the way across it, the skin has been charred black and burned. And she likewise can look down and see puncture wounds where it looks like someone took his own rib cage and basically impaled him with it, but it's healed back in this undead body. And he just looks at her, one of his eyes has been gouged out.
Well then. At least he's not a problem anymore, hopefully.
Yeah.
Gosh, don't say that.
At that point, the other guy takes a step back, and then there's a moment of silence and he extends his hand. And you watch as the other swordsman starts to... looks like his body repairs itself. He just goes...
Fiona is going to try to identify us.
Try to identify it.
Mm-hmm.
Inflict critical wounds.
Counterspelling.
Oh!
Okay, she's not counterspelling.
Oh, Fiona.
Ouch.
Natural one. But to be fair, the water obscured your ability to think about it.
That's a pretty puddle.
Damn it.
Dak.
Okay, I'm going to... Before I go anywhere...
It works, fire.
Do you want fire or do you want healing?
I think healing's more prudent in this situation.
I mean, I still have 140 health.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. I think nature's bounty.
Damn!
You got 4 rounds of it, okay? Get your 23 health.
Be right back.
Yeah, Dak, I told you how much health I get with Bahamut.
Yeah, I know. Okay, and then Dak is going to move over here. And, so I'm still new to having actual melee attacks and multiple at that. How many of these dang natural attacks can Scotch do?
Does he have multi-attack? Let me answer that for you.
I don't think so. But I thought it... I guess... I don't know if he's technically an animal or not, but...
No, he does not.
Okay, so I could just do 1 attack. Right?
What is his BAB?
You
can do 2.
Okay. So I could do 2 attacks.
Right. You can do the 2 claws, the 2 wings, or you can bite twice.
So he doesn't get all his I thought natural weapons you could use all of if you...
He doesn't have multi-attack, though. That's the problem.
Oh, is that required? I see player characters assign characters that can use all of the natural attacks all the time.
Multi-attack. The creature's secondary weapon attacks with natural weapons take only... prerequisite 3 or more natural attacks. Hang on.
I'm just asking because I know an alchemist build where it's straight up you give yourself fangs and claws, you can use both. I mean all 3 at this very first level.
That would be terrifying. Welcome back.
Hey, Fionn, since you're a rules lawyer, well, we're trying to figure out natural attacks. Do you think for Scotch to use all of his natural attacks, does he need multi-attack?
Nope,
or is it
never mind.
full-on
He can
action?
take them all.
Okay, so...
Yeah, he can do his natural attacks each once.
Yeah. So basically he can do an attack if it's a separate limb.
Ah.
Okay.
Can I power on any of those, or...?
You can power them all if you wanted.
Okay!
Swing him.
Okay, so... buff it with the wings.
Miss and a miss.
Claws.
Hit and a miss.
And bite.
A hit.
Nice.
Little ball, or no, actually it's medium sized. A big ball of hate. And fire.
You just see Scotch go into a frenzy against this guy, just swinging around as much as he can. And while most of it doesn't seem to affect him, when he digs a claw into his back and then bites him over the shoulder, there's just this... As blood starts to spill out, and as it drips, you can see it's black from how old and non-circulative it's been.
Ew, we're washing his mouth out later.
At which point, Fionn, what is Estella's touch?
Estella's touch is crap.
I was waiting for you to say like 9,000.
16, actually. That's not bad.
Okay, 16 on the dot.
16, that's a bit Dexterity 7, but I think I might need to recalculate her.
And
It should be 7. Okay.
she might be wearing armor. Be the issue.
Oh, yeah, maximum dexterity.
Yep.
Okay, so she's only 16.
So both of those hit. She watches as the floating shadow kind of like waves to her, wiggling its fingers. It's like, well, aren't you just precious? And there's just these two blasts of darkness that cut through the area and fly right towards her. Theon, please have Estella take 31 points of... Is it negative energy damage?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, negative energy damage. At which point he just lifts up and flies another 30 feet over the puddle.
Quick question.
Yo,
Can you try to identify this thing as void scent?
she may attempt to, yes. On her turn.
Oh, okay. Well, she'll be doing that on her turn.
At that point, Ronan looks to Kato. He looks to Rowan. He looks to Works. And not giving a shit, he just floats right to Dak.
Hey, 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 hey!
That should trigger attack
Attack of
from me and Kyle.
opportunity.
Yep. He does not give a fuck.
And power attack can be used for attack, right?
Yeah.
If you use it before, it's automatically active.
Yep. You hit him.
Ooh, get fucked, Ronan.
You hit him with the first one and goes... And as the spear goes in, he just brushes it aside.
Ark, are you accounting for the wounding damage that's stacking?
So is it 2
It
now?
should be up. It basically stacks +1 damage for every turn up to 5. So right now he should be up to 2.
Okay. He doesn't seem to give a shit.
Chip damage still helps.
And is Carl there?
I'm here.
Okay. You taking the attack of opportunity or?
Works take 8 points of fire damage.
Yep.
At least Nature's Bounty will heal that up.
Yeah.
The hammer, like, goes through nothing, Kato, and the fire just licks back out and blasts you in the face. Take 3 points of fire damage.
Like, Kato wouldn't even be able to hit him.
Huh. Yeah, I guess so. Well, that's
Jesus.
20.
34 to hit you, Dak.
Yeah, 34 hits. Like a train.
Shoot, motherfucker.
Hey, at least he only gets one attack.
Oh, because that's really comforting.
Anyway, it is.
Dak, take 3 points of piercing. Oh, I'm sorry. 17 points of piercing. And then 8 points of fire damage.
I like the 3 points better. Can we go back to that one?
How much fire damage?
8.
Okay, so none.
So he just walks up and drives his spear into your gut.
The fire does nothing to me. 10 fire resist.
At that point, Lucian's like looking kind of like in between Estella's legs down to where his bow went. And there's just kind of like this longing, and he was like...
My bow.
He looks back up and he goes... I made that bow out of my first straight kill. My grandfather gave me the strings from his for it. At which point he just kind of casually pushes Estella aside and walks over the edge and just drops himself into it.
Oh wow, rip.
Jesus.
The man is
Life's
a
not
puppet.
worth-
That's just so mean.
Life isn't worth living anymore.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Swan dive. Death isn't worth living anymore.
At that point, the two-handed swordsman and Yedrin, just so I can do this for a second, I'm gonna move it right back.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. The way I know where you are.
Okay.
Just kind of wheels around, full round attack, Scotch.
Baby.
oh no!
My baby.
Well, I mean, you can't power attack. I mean, you can't final attack.
What's his AC?
22.
Not high enough.
23 on the first one.
Motherfucker.
And 21 on the second.
So,
Oh,
one
the
hit.
other one's hit once. Ugh. Ugh.
Problem deck?
Ugh. Acid.
Ew.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, instead of fire breath, I got acid breath.
Hey, you and Date match.
I was gonna say, taking lessons from Date.
Okay, deck. He smacks Scotch for 32.
Woof, baby, come back. You can blame it all on me.
He just swings and he pulls the blade back and he goes to like impale Scotch's head on it. And as he misses and drives down, he just kind of turns his head at Fionn. Kato,
Hmm?
your turn.
Well, first of all, we're gonna use a swift action. Good enough for now.
I want chocolate.
Me too.
I want a taco.
Swallow some water.
That's
around
Tuesday.
there.
I've had like 4 chocolate martinis, and now I want more chocolate.
That was me coughing, and that was me finishing off like a half glass of bourbon straight.
Dude.
It's my neck.
Don't want to go bad.
Yeah, you can't let that stuff go bad, man. It's just gotta. It's alcohol abuse.
Well, drunk DM is more fun DM.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck the rules, you win.
Okay, give him some more booze. I need to save my daddy. And I'm
Am I the
fucking
designated
saving you.
rules lawyer now?
Yes.
Alright, Kato, what are you doing?
Fuck, I should have gotten drunk.
You moved, and what else are you doing?
Let's see. What do I have prepared?
You could always channel.
True. So
I have to move all these notes.
another cast of this will channel.
Okay.
So whoever is in range.
What's the rate?
1
30
second.
I think.
Ooh. I'm level 10, that goes up. What? What was funny? What I missed?
I'm just laughing that you went into this fight without your level up.
Can you see that?
Yes, I can.
Can everybody else?
Gedrin, Scotch, Fiona,
Forgot.
Zinnia, and Dak. If Kato does not have selective.
I do.
Alright.
Although this guy's undead, so fuck him too.
Oh yeah, undead heals or undead.
I think you have to explicitly channel to hurt undead though, so he just gets unaffected.
Yep.
I think you can, like, heal or damage. You can't do both.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
So, 12.
So
Yep.
12 healing for whoever's in the circle.
It's a party member, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lexand. Or I'm sorry, Rowan.
Yeah, don't skip her.
You know, you're forcing Rowan to fight her family.
We're not forcing you to fight your family. You can go play with the other ones. Well, no, it's true. They're all family, technically.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, there's the guy who's causing all this floating above my water.
That's fair.
Ark, you missed a great
Yeah, but
moment.
he's out of
Name over there.
range. Oh no, he's not.
You
Do
can
what?
fly, honey.
You also have 60 feet of movement right now.
Hey, whoa.
So,
It is her turn. Let her figure her own shit out.
Sorry.
No. I didn't realize he moved. Because last time I saw him, he was, because didn't see the whole screen. He was behind the thing. He wasn't up there. So fuck you, dickhead. You're getting a goddamn mad fireball to the fucking head.
All right. Also works. What did you say?
I said you missed the opportunity for a great Star Wars moment by putting the name under Ronan.
I know I did, dude. I thought I had the names turned off except for me.
It happens.
I know. You never found out what happened to your father. No. He died. No. I am your father.
Oh wait,
what
add
the-
another 2 to that.
Well, he did make the save, so.
Aw.
So that should be
awesome.
20. That should be 25 at the bottom and 23 with the fireball.
So. Okay, so that's gonna be minus
Or
12 and minus.
Total it's 48, 24.
It's 24? Yeah.
24.
I'll give her an extra 1. Works. Unless you're moving her on.
Rowan's gonna just take a 5-step forward.
Okay.
Okay. I am going to.
And she's gonna get chocolate. I'll be back.
Oh.
Rowan's just like. hungry.
Rowan is slightly buzzed, and yes, she wants her chocolate cake. It was her birthday too.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Did not realize it was your birthday, it was Father's Day, and it was like recently Works' birthday. Fucking it is my birthday! What the fucking candles?
Works' birthday was yesterday, my birthday was
No.
the 12th.
My
What?
birthday's actually today.
Wasn't it?
Oh my
Sugar's
gosh.
birthday?
It's still today.
I thought
for
it was
another hour and a half.
yesterday.
Oh, it's.
Oh,
You posted
Go.
on my Facebook today.
Rowan, go get chocolate. Works, it's your turn.
okay,
Come on,
bye.
guys.
I'll be back.
Alright, I move here and attack.
Okay, you attack him?
Yeah.
Okay.
And no, you don't get to take attack of opportunity because I'm using spring attack.
Does spring attack negate attack opportunities?
Yes. It does.
Alright, cool.
Why do you think I took it?
To run the fuck away like the coward you are?
No. To move.
Wow.
No, to move into range.
Shots fired.
To move into range on those giant ass fucking enemies that have like 15 feet attack range without getting hit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Swing.
Alright. Oh, so close to getting these crits.
You smack him in the back and he just doesn't seem to give a shit.
Alright, and then
So
for
the-
the other effect of Spring, I am 5 feet in the... Because I need to move before and after.
just kind of works to give you an idea. Roll a perception. You haven't even drawn blood on him yet.
Jesus Christ. How much damage resistance does this guy have?
Oh no, you're dealing damage to him. He just has that much health.
Fuck, it's like Sephiroth from Kingdom Hearts 1. You battled him for a half hour before you even see a drop in his health bar.
Is that another health bar? Is that another health bar? Another health bar!
Pretty much.
The thing is, I think it's a conditional fight.
Kato,
Yes.
your AC, good sir.
Shit.
Oh yeah, you are writing on his sight.
26.
Just barely. I think he can get like +2 to AC from the tiny bit of cover still. I mean,
33.
Yeah,
I'll never fucking mind that then.
11 points of damage as he kneecaps you.
11, you said?
Yep. Yedrin?
Hey, I would move to do something else, but I can't if this guy's still here, so I'm gonna have to spend a swift action to study him. And then...
Lay the fuck into him.
Yeah, basically... I'm not gonna multi-attack, but make sure. Nah.
No, please. It's gonna fucking kill me if you don't.
The thing is, I'm not sure if that actually would do more damage or not, but okay.
He's debating between his vital stride, fuck you, one big explosion, or, you know.
Multiple small attacks that have a slight chance to miss. Or crit. So,
Power attack?
trust me, that makes my chance
I on the
a lot
extreme.
worse.
Okay, fine.
Swing! Do something!
Swing!
You know what? My health's high enough. I'll try the extra crit chance. And so, full round from where I am.
The first hit, cleaves his head clean off, and it just rolls across the ice.
God damn it!
2 points shy of Feed the Beast.
Oh.
that's why he
I'm
was
so
swearing.
sorry. I should have let you battle strike.
You've done messed up, Fiona.
Like, I mean, I can try and make an argument that I'm flanking with Scorch, but...
It doesn't matter, it's not the extra damage.
But sneak attack would add to that attack damage, doesn't it?
He's also on...
I'd
have to look,
Undead
he's
can be
undead.
sneak attacked.
Yeah. I was like... I had to stop myself, I was like, wait, can undead be sneak attacked?
In this game, yeah.
They can in Pathfinder, yeah.
You done messed up, Fiona.
Sorry.
But yeah, Yadrin totally could take a 5-foot step to get flanking.
It's too late now.
Uncle
Action
Steve,
has,
no!
action has been declared.
It's too late. Anyways.
Okay.
Not Fiona, Rowan.
What? As I
Roll
see
a knowledge.
my uncle's head.
Roll knowledge history.
Okay.
Oh god. You are a monster, Ark. I
Yes,
know what
sir!
your game is.
Yes, the fuck I am! As the head goes off and you watch it fly, it just slow motion, the blood trickling away. Rowan, your eyes kind of glaze over, and the memories of all the times you've spent with this man start to hit you. All the times that he took you to get candy, that he babysat you when you were a kid, that he took you swimming when your dad couldn't.
I fucking hate you.
Oh.
I fucking hate. Oh, actually, I do have a question though.
Yes.
Because fireball is a burning attack, would that demon have been burning at this point? Because that would allow me to use my spite, since he's in line of sight.
It does not set people on fire, but it does set areas on fire.
No.
I just want the entire
people can burn
around him.
Yes, but I think it very specifically states on fireball that it'll light wood and stuff on fire when you use it, but it can't just ignite a person.
Well, fuck it.
But yeah, you're recalling all these things, and you remember his wife and his kid, and the fact that he had 3 children, and he still treated you as his own, even as he was taking care of them.
So of course Rowan's gonna scream angrily.
Yedrin?
Yeah?
Would you please roll a perception? Actually, Kato and Fiona may as well. The three of you quickly note his body has not fallen over. It's still standing proudly with the weapon in his hands. Now the weapon is leaning on the ground, but he's refusing to fall.
Gion takes a glance at the head.
It's lifeless.
Okay, carry on.
Yedrin, do you... Oh, wait, you full round action.
Yeah, I wish I could still move. Yeah.
The other swordsman just kind of... Actually, you guys can't see it through the water. There's just silence over there. Fiona.
See if it's a void sign.
Okay, so should I roll knowledge planes again?
I would require you to if you're going to try to do that. That will be your action.
Oh, damn it! You said that right after I clicked it. In that case, I'm not going to get an answer from that. I'm just going to say, okay, I think I figured out your game now. Ron, go me at... double clicked. With a plus to the DC.
Plus
oh, wait.
20?
Oh, no, it's not DC. It's caster level. Yeah. So yeah, I'm aiming at the shadow.
It hits him, and there's just this silence as you kind of watch the shadow get illuminated and start to burn, trickles of it vanishing, and he goes, huh. Strange. Passing strange that one so acquainted with the void would access such things.
You think I am bound only to the void? Fool. Stop!
And he kind of looks at you and he goes,
and smites.
How far is her movement?
She have an 80-foot fly speed right now.
Remember,
but she's going to...
He is 60 feet in the air.
Yeah, she can be 60 feet in the air too.
Well, I thought she was level
with the guy. If she's charging, she has a 160-foot fly speed. So.
Okay, so she charges him.
She's charging and smiting, so she's going to have an extra +2.
Okay.
So basically, he's getting fucked.
So if she does...
I don't know.
She hits him.
Okay, that'll... Actually, do Void Scent count as...
they are
extra smite damage targets? Okay, then. That's another 7... That's another, what was it, 7 points of damage?
Okay. He's still floating there. He's like, ah. And he kind of breathes in. He goes, he looks back at Fiona and says, You may be acquainted with more, but you'll soon find yourself only acquainted with death. Smite me if you wish. Kill me. You know better than anybody else that I'll just fade into the void and I'll come back through some little hole some other time. But since you have wounded me so grievously, at that point he kind of takes a little bow. I am Dimvire, the orchestrant of souls, and he who plays the instrument of the human mind. I draw out everything that is inside of you and bring it to bear. And I have seen the notes and the measures of all of your souls. You call me a monster? Perhaps you should ask your companions what lurks inside of them.
Just yells out, yeah, she's seen all of it.
Theon just stares coolly, grimoire still in hand. You speak as if I'm not a monster myself.
Theon, what's the check on your, on the ice wall?
That would be 20. And if he's going to try to spell it, I'm counterspelling.
Can you see him?
I was able to shoot him.
Not Dimvire.
Oh. I mean, let's see. That's somewhat opaque, but it's water, so it can't be completely, right? So I can make a perception?
Yeah, sure. I'll say you can see him. I'll go ahead and let you cast, because I'm trying to figure out what I need to roll for him to even attempt the dispel.
A caster level check, same as anyone else.
Oh, it's just a caster level check? So, okay.
Oh, shit.
The one time you need to roll high.
He failed
Right.
too, so...
Oh, thank God.
15. So you're both like... You're both just like looking at each other. It's like, did yours go off? No. Did yours go off? No.
Just huge ethereal interference going on.
Just like... static. Jack.
Tense moment.
It's like we both failed. It's like, oh, damn it.
Gah! I just have the Janet in my head.
Dak,
I've got to stop watching that movie.
you're muted, Dak.
Thank you! Sorry, I muted myself because I was burping. The acid. She's gonna look at Ron and go, Mr. Darksbane, please, don't have to do this. I'm gonna try and dominate him.
Oh my.
That's my father.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him to fucking stop trying to kill us.
You beat your check by 1.
God damn it, Ark.
He rolled a 23.
Any
Aww.
fucking time. Any fucking time.
He just
I
kinda
can't do
goes-
my shit.
As you say that, he goes, forgive me, child. And because you cast it in his range, he bitch slaps you.
I'll take that bitch slap.
Kinda deserved it.
Yeah, I did. I tried to dominate him. Yeah, I deserve that bitch slap.
Yeah, he's
34.
clearly not into it.
The tiniest dom.
It's like, you just suddenly hear him say, go do that shit with a doll. 20 points of piercing, 7 points of fire damage.
Okay, so 20 points, got it.
It's okay, Dak. Fiona doesn't judge.
And just for that, she just kind of she mumbles a chant while looking at him because I can do chant as a move action or swift action. I think.
Okay.
I think it's a move.
Is it a move? It doesn't matter. I'm not fucking moving anyway. Also, that dude is. That's a good question, Scott. Can you get the fuck away from him?
You can if he withdraws.
Yeah.
Get away from who?
Also, I forgot.
Him.
The body that's...
He's dead.
Well, he may be dead, but he's still standing.
In fact, I forgot the moves in you too. Shit.
Anyways,
Double withdraw.
double withdraw?
Yeah. Can we have Zinnia and Scotch withdraw, please, or please?
Since you have not moved her, I will allow it. Granted, I don't know what you're withdrawing from because.
Oh, he's dead. I thought you said the body was still standing there. Like I thought it was still a threat.
He's still so proud that he would not fall even when he died.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood.
Yeah, I thought he was alive. Well, undead and still a puppet.
Yeah, see, that's...
Zinnia doesn't have a sense motive score for shit. She's still going to withdraw.
And you withdraw away and run.
Oh, I checked you.
And it's just like... Dak, I'm going to go ahead and say, because you guys were doing all that shit, Scotch can roll a perception on what Zinnia did to see if the body reacted, and if he fails, he's got to withdraw the same.
Okay, where's your perception? Oh, honey, that's right. Your perception took a nosedive.
Oh no!
Scotch has to withdraw as well.
Okay.
Look at the pretty fairy. She
He's
went
like-
that way.
So...
That fucker hurt when he cut me.
Yeah, no. So withdrawal is like, what? How far?
Full move, but you aren't.
You don't. It's
a
full move. You
but,
can move anywhere, but you can't. You don't provoke attack of opportunity.
Okay.
At least for the first square.
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna fly over here and just go, well, no, actually. Mommy!
At which point, Zinfire takes one look at Estella and casually, lifts away and, a 5 foot away from her, drawing his finger across the edge of her chin. He goes, I always regret that we don't have more beauties like you in the void. And then he immediately does another volley of his dark rays at her.
Well, her touch AC is now 19, I think. No, 22.
Okay, so 20 and... He misses
21.
He misses both.
Oh, thank God.
He,
Thank God for that charisma to deflection.
he fires both, and then the one just barely brushes off the side of her head. The other one goes a bit awry, and you can see he's kind of drooping. At which point, Ronan kind of looks at Dak, looks at Scotch, then looks at Kato and Fionn.
Oh, hells.
He slides over,
No.
spins his weapon, tilts it, and puts it into a throwing position. You do hit, so
I was gonna say, can I do an attack of opportunity? But
you could try.
that would be with the gloves, wouldn't it?
No.
I don't have an equipped weapon then, never mind.
Why did you try to punch him?
How the hell did I do that?
Actually, all right, yeah, you were in.
Just click melee.
I don't think she's gonna hit you.
Works. Take another 8 points of burning damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Dak, you punch him and you pull back, and he just turns
Slap.
and looks at you like, "The fuck is wrong with you?"
Hey, I gotta do what I can. Wait, what?
6 points of burning.
It doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Wait, does Scotch get an attack of opportunity?
No.
No? Oh, full round action, never mind. Moved away.
At that point,
No, I think he does still threaten. It's only full defense that would do
yes,
threat
Scotch
zero.
can take one attack.
Okay, he bite.
He bite.
He bite.
He misses.
He misses.
And Scotch is immune to fire, so...
Scotch is immune to fire.
Just gnawing on his helmet.
Anyway, sorry.
Dak, you feel the heat of the sun coming off of Ronan as his spear lights on fire, and it just looks like this burning bolt in front of him. Kato and Fiona, I need you both to make reflex checks.
Too bad it doesn't probably hit long enough to hit the archer.
Oh, I hope that's enough. Both?
Now, Daddy.
You both make it for half.
Ooh.
Oh, thank God.
Prominence! And this bolt of fire juts forward and lances through both of you. 17 points of damage.
Fiona quickly ducks out of the way, only getting grazed.
You just watch as, like, you actually see that he actually threw his spear at you, and it cuts your face as the fire just darts back. And then the fire loops back in a circle, and the spear comes back to him, and he kind of twirls it around. At this point, you can see that there's a little trickle of blood off the side of his cheek. And he just spits to the side, and it sizzles.
It's like we're fighting worksend.
Kato.
Does that mean you acknowledge my skills?
No.
Kata's not really sure what else to do, so another channel, yay!
Yay!
Kata, welcome to my world!
I appreciate it nonetheless.
Rowan.
After 30 Edgem does too.
So... Yeah, Rowan's gonna go after that fucking shadow. Hoping that if she kills the shadow, she can save her daddy.
Please don't fire. Oh my fucking God, you fireball.
Why wouldn't I?
Roll a reflex there, Estella.
Oh shit! I am so sorry.
Okay, they both made it.
I'm
That's
so
12 damage.
No.
Oh, it's even more because she didn't include the crown yet.
Oh shit!
Oh, thank God for the ones. Only because of Estella. Oh.
Oh God.
So it's 20 damage.
I'm so sorry. I forgot that Estella was right there. My bad.
Oh
I
my
should've
God.
magic missile.
the two voids in the radiant both look like, oh God, I'm gonna die.
At least it wasn't Consort of the Red.
This is true.
That would have killed everybody in that line. That would have definitely killed Fiona and Kato because that would have melted that bridge.
No, because that's a line of, that's a colon line of sight. Yeah, no, that would have killed I wouldn't have done that.
I would have been fine. Water box.
You don't have feather fall, so at least we could fall slowly to whatever is not down there. I don't know.
I don't want to know.
Works.
Have we been flying for a long time? Question.
Yes.
If I use the scales and spring attack, would that be able to work in the same round? Since spring attack is kind of like a move and attack in one.
What is your what is the scales statement? Is it swift or medium?
I think it's standard. Or
if it's a standard, you can't do the you can't attack. Period.
Yeah.
Oh no, no, that was right. It was It was swift because when I use it with Unity, then I can only use it that way.
Yeah, if it's a swift, then you can, because spring attack's a full round action, but a swift action doesn't remove both your move and stand.
Yeah, you can do a full round and a swift.
Also, Tar, can you re-roll, or am I just adding the 23 for Nature's Bounty?
Oh, just to make it easier, just keep doing the 23.
Then I'm going to activate the scales and use spring attack on Ronan. So
Strike it, Ronan.
There.
How long does that hex last, Dak?
The hex lasts 10 rounds, if I remember right, and I added another one onto it from chanting.
And then I put the sheet on there.
Dak is MVP right now.
Oh, tell me about it.
Oh, so sad.
Oh my god!
And you missed.
Oh my god!
Missed.
Oh,
At least the second attack hit.
They can't.
He can't.
No.
He moved.
Oh, no, spring attack. Oh, fuck.
That
hurts your soul.
possibility. That hurts my soul so much.
Oh.
Granted, do you really want to hit Rowan's dad with that? By the way, take 12 points of burning
Rowan's
damage.
happy.
How much?
12. He rolled max.
Ouch.
I was gonna say, I'm not actually the MVP, I'm like blocking the entire bridge.
Yeah, no, Yedder's MVP.
Yeah. Yedrin's MVP.
God. That's like Yedrin levels of crazy.
Yeah, no, that's gross.
But that AC debuff is really helping. Considering he's pretty much
Kato,
unhittable
34 for the first hit.
Wait, I take 34?
No. Does 34 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, and a 19.
No.
Okay, take 6 points of damage. Pierce as he hits you in your shoulder.
At least Kato's got half cup.
And if you wanted, you could get closer to my water thing and use it as cover.
Yedrin.
Anyways. What I'm doing is very simple. Studying this guy.
Okay.
Moving to right beside him. Because, goddamn, my movement speed and water is not high enough to do that right now. Oh. And taking an attack.
Okay.
Vital strike. Vital strike. Vital strike.
You hit him.
Plus, and that's...
An extra 2.
Yep, that's 75 damage, yep.
You hit him and he's just ah! And he grabs your face.
What's he trying to do?
Nothing, he just grabs your face.
Oh.
You're so creepy.
Your range.
What is with undead and trying to be creepy?
That's their whole thing.
Yeah.
Can't say anything in character because blub blub.
Inside Yedrin's head. Well, mistakes have been made.
At which point, this chick spring attacks you.
Okay.
Jumps in and stabs you.
She's trying... Okay, so she's trying to hit a 39 AC.
Mm-hmm.
P.
38.
Doesn't hit.
Oh my god.
Oh, thank goodness.
Actually, hang on.
No, you rolled it. You called it. No,
I know I called it, but she's wielding weapons that could potentially let her crit off of that number, and I was like, did I take that for her? And I went and checked.
Oh,
and no, I didn't.
you only auto hit on a 20 even if your crit threat range is higher.
So it would miss no matter what.
Alright, Fiona.
Alright, so Fiona is going to take a step back off the bridge and fire... Oh,
Actually, I'm sorry, rewind a little bit. That line attack would have hit the bridge, too.
Okay, how much damage does it take?
Well, that's under them. Like, is it a line? Is it a straight?
Actually, yeah. Let's take that into account. Fiona, would you say the line would do the damage to it, or no?
It probably would, but let's see.
It would take 35.
Okay, let's see. 3 points per inch.
Actually, let's say it's just taking the fire damage off of it.
Okay, so how much?
14.
Okay, it has 3 hit points per inch of thickness and is 9 inches thick. So
it's 27.
It's still standing. But
it's still standing, but it's like cracking.
Yeah, it's melting and cracking. Fiona is going to get the fuck off. And seeing how much the Void Scent is on the ropes, and how Estella is more so on the ropes, is going to send it over with a Cure Serious Wounds.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Can you tap the water and hit send it back? Or just...
It's about as fast.
I'm not done yet.
I mean, I just moved it forward so I know who's next.
Okay. Anyway, Estella's going to do a full attack with her smite.
Okay. The shadow just disperses through the blade, and you hear a laugh, and he goes, "See you on the other side."
I hope Fenrir eats you!
There's a... Wait, what? How does he disappear?
She's tapping his son.
Like, you actually hear, like, the rather visible panic. You actually hear the panic. Like, wait, what?
Good.
We know, Fenrir, you die.
At this point, the cleric who has grabbed Yedrin's face is going to cast defensively.
How does cast defensively work?
I am pulling that up.
They have to make a concentration check of DC plus twice the level of the spell they're casting, or if it...
Hey Fiona, while that's going on, can you wait on
Actually,
something?
if you're casting a spell, I get an attack of opportunity.
That's what casting defensively is for.
Well, then how
Yeah,
does that work?
if they don't cast defensively, you get the attack of opportunity. If they do cast defensively, they're trying to avoid leaving themselves open.
Well, let me look at casting defensively. That's on defensive.
He rolled a 32 for it.
What's his... Oh, actually that... Yeah, he's fine.
Well, that only says you lose the spell if you fail. It doesn't say anything about me not... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, you get... Wait, what?
You do not get an attack of opportunity if they cast defensively, whether or not they succeed.
Okay. Okay.
Unless you have, like, Spellbreaker or something.
Okay, I wasn't quite sure what's going on.
You hear them play a lot of spellcasters.
At that point, he grabs your face, and he casts Slay Living.
Oh shit.
Excusez-moi.
Yedrin, please take 51 points of damage.
Excusez-moi.
Though you may make a fortitude save.
You have to make a melee touch attack.
Touch, okay.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure my touch right now is getting my bonus, so my touch right now is at 26.
Okay.
So it works. What were you saying?
Can
Can you weigh in on something? For not if I do a killing blow, do I have to declare non-lethal before the attack?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Nope, does not make that. That's an 18. Actually, just says ranged touch, living creature touched, instantaneous saving throw, fortitude. Doesn't say you have to make it touching.
Description: you can attempt to stay with when you cast the spell.
Yeah, you're right. I misread that. You are absolutely right. Dak.
Okay. What do?
And works, yeah, you have to declare it because attacking non-lethally imposes a -4 to your attack.
Oh.
Speaking of minuses to attack, I'm going to Evil Eye him for -4 attack on his rolls.
Okay.
And then I chant.
He takes it, and Dak, as soon as your turn ends, all the bodies flop and just hit the floor. Like, Ron hits his knees, and he just goes, "What the?" He just starts coughing blood everywhere.
Ah!
Who's coughing blood now? I'm sorry.
Ronan.
Daddy.
Is Daddy still on fire?
No. Dak, roll a heal check.
Oh, yeah. Come on. I hate this.
He is on death's door. You see now that, the fire and everything that was keeping him up was basically providing him with extra health, extra armor, everything. Now that it's gone, Works fucked him up. He's bleeding everywhere.
Can I cast spells?
Yes, you may. You are out of combat now.
Fionn joins in on casting spell.
Rowan runs to her father.
Yeah.
I back away slowly.
Rowan turns around and smacks the shit out of him when she goes through.
Sir Darksbane, you alright? We're sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
He's just like, oh, I'm glad I was sturdy.
I'm glad you're sturdy.
He looks up and he's like, oh, one more probably would have done me in.
Yeah.
Thank God that missed.
He's like,
help! I knew who to shoot.
It's just like.
Meanwhile, Kato cast that on himself.
Yedrin.
Estella goes to chill with Yedrin.
Come on, say it, Yedrin. Do it.
Okay. Seeing the bodies fall, just shrugs and finds a good spot to just sit in the water and just relax for a bit, because god damn it.
Yedrin almost died again. Thank you for pointing out it was a melee touch, because I fucked up. I'm sorry. I didn't
Actually,
do that.
Even if that did that 50 something damage, wouldn't have killed me.
I said almost, mind you. It would have knocked you out.
No, good enough. I was at that full health at the point.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at your AC number. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys start healing Ron, and he's like, oh. Yeah.
I know what.
To give you guys an idea, Ronan in the other form had about 400 health.
Jesus.
Ronan normally has 156.
Wow.
Which I think I took out most of.
You took all but like 20.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So Ronan was on death's door.
And I'm pretty sure it was like entirely you that did it.
Yeah.
You stabbed the fuck out of him.
Yeah. Rowan's gonna burn the shit out of you later.
I couldn't exactly get to anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Ronan's just like,
Mm-hmm.
oh. He looks over all of you and he goes, well, that was different.
Rowan's basically
experience, sir.
Rowan's basically at this point has his head in her lap and stroke. Daddy, are you okay? Daddy, what happened?
I was, and he kind of blinks and he goes, "Is Marcel okay?"
Marcelo's okay. He's back. He's back in Gridania. We took care of him. He was hurt really badly, and Kato actually saved his life. So you need to thank Kato because you hurt him real bad, Daddy.
Kind of like
Kill me now.
he kind of nods to Kato and he goes, "I seem to have misjudged you, good sir.
Eat all my food."
Forgive my former impertinence toward you." And then he looks at Rowan and he goes, "I'm glad that he's okay.
Just pulls himself off the bridge and just like gives a thumbs up, like, I'm really hurting right now, but yeah, cool.
He kind of nods and he goes, "I remember hunting with Marcel, and as the day grew long and the night started to set in and we started to head back, I let him go early and continued to hunt. I remember encountering a strange boar with a odd wart underneath its chin. And as I went to strike it for the first time, everything started to go black. And I heard something whispering in my skull. No sooner did I start to hear that, did I lose track of time and everything sort of just vanished. When I came to again, I was here and I couldn't control my own body."
Well, to hurt me, the fire took over as well.
He says, I felt that. Is that how you always feel, Ron?
Yes, Daddy. It can be intoxicating, it can be scary, and it can just be warm. And
It felt so good. So wrong and yet so right at the same time.
oh, Rowan completely forgets she's on fire right now. Rowan did
You are accosted by a void sense, sir, summoned by the lambs of Dalamud, and I believe it brought forth draconic bloodline in your family.
He just kind of sighs and he says, I haven't felt it call to me in a number of years.
Rowan looks down at him after she dispels her crown. She goes, what do you mean you haven't felt... Daddy, what are you talking about? What did you not tell me?
He goes, I didn't think it was anything special. I thought it was just part of being a dragoon. I remembered feeling something calling for me from within a number of times when we were slaying dragons in Ishgard. But I remember it always being unnaturally warm and frighteningly powerful. When I talked to the other dragoons about it, they mentioned similar feelings, but nothing about warmth, nothing about the strength that I felt. They just felt the rage and the anger.
I don't know if you can see, but if you can look over to the other side of the bridge, you'll see the rest of your team, Daddy.
He looks over and he says,
Void Center. reanimated them too. I'm sorry.
I hope to leave them to their rest. They deserved it far more than I do.
Burn them so they can't be used again. I had to do the same thing to Marcel's parents.
He looks over and he says, "Oh, Cotent, Viserion, Noront, Shleon." He says, "Where is Lucian?"
That's probably the one that threw himself off the cliff when his bow fell.
Oh, he loved that bow.
Yeah, you did.
It was everything to him. He built it with the scraps of his grandfather's bow, threaded it with that line, used the leather from his father's. When he mixed his late wife's own blood into the wax that he used to preserve it.
Well, that's gross. And at that point, it just kind of passes out.
At least,
Otto passing out.
He's sleeping.
Oh.
He's
at least he had.
You need a nap.
At least he had his faculties enough to do what he did. May he rest in peace. Any road. This bridge won't last forever. We need to get across. Yedrin!
Yeah. Well, this is a yeah. It just dispels the water.
We can't.
Running up.
Yeah, we can't leave Daddy here. My dragon goes and snuggles with my dad as we help him up and help him across.
He goes, "Rowan."
Yes, Father.
Leave me here. I'm healed enough. Proceed ahead. I'll find my own way out in time. Let me rest for now.
Well,
Be careful, alright?
He looks over at the portal and he says, "Be wary. That creature's master lies on the other side."
well, if that's the case, he clears to the road.
Do you know? Have you seen or do you know anything else about about the master that's over there?
I remember tentacles.
Oh god.
And that resistance against him was harder
Okay.
than it was against what you just want.
Can you gather up teams so we can burn them? So their bodies can rest in peace.
He says, "Let me take care of that. You all go ahead." They were
Alright.
They were my responsibility.
They were my family.
Ronan, back at full, just kind of says,
I have had the family step away in this place. I'm gonna burn this place to the ground.
At that point, he starts walking across the bridge, and he kind of... You see the first person he... Actually, roll a perception. Actually, all of you roll a perception.
Fiona helps him across.
Oh, he's full health now. He's not even hurt anymore.
Yeah, but she's still doing it.
Yeah.
I'm so upset that your one is high. It's like almost as high as my 18.
Yeah.
Dak, you're not paying any attention.
Nope.
Works, Rowan, Yedrin, Fionn. I'm not even gonna bother with Kato. Kato's probably not paying attention. He passed out.
He went to bed.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
He watches Ronan walks over and he picks up the only female combatant. He picks up Rowan, the woman you know is Shonin. Or Shonin. And he picks her up and he says, Shonin, what did they do to you? And in this moment of not thinking, not feeling, and just this, like, looking at this corpse, you see he strokes her face very affectionately, like overly affectionately. You can see, like, tears start to run down his face.
Nah.
What did you say, Rowan?
Lola just went, uh-huh. And she's looking at her daddy. Really now? What do you mean? Yep, right?
Rowan, you are coming through extremely distorted.
Sorry. I don't know why I'm distorted all of a sudden, but okay.
He kind of...
Okay, I got it.
He kind of quietly puts her down, and then he picks up the cleric, and he walks over to the other archer, and he puts them on a line. He looks over at the swordsman, and he goes, "Oh, took his head."
Gun goes to grab the head off the bridge.
He's like, "Can anyone stitch this back on?" Never mind, we're gonna burn it anyway. He just kind of puts the head in the guy's hands and sets it down. And he, like, sets them all on fire.
I think you and I need to have a talk later, Daddy.
Rowan.
He just kind of sighs and he says, "She was the first woman I loved, Rowan. I met her long before I met your mother.
Indeed, let the man
We
breathe.
were children playing games at that time, and I never let it go. She moved on and found a better man." And he nods over to the guy whose head you took. He goes, "Yeah."
Still need to have a talk later, Daddy. And I wasn't referring to Auntie either. And I look over at Fionn. You know more about the family history than you were letting on.
I could read the room.
He goes, "What do you want to talk to me about?"
I shot her.
We'll talk about the dragon. I want to hear more about the dragon later.
I've honestly told you everything that I know. I thought it was Nidhogg's influence at the time.
I would like to be present at this conversation, because
No.
this morning...
No.
Both of them turn to you and just like, "No," at the same time.
Very
Isn't
well.
even going to like input like yeah.
Daddy, just be careful. We're going to go on as you suggest, but please just be careful.
He just says, "Rowan, I'm not
Yes, sir.
leaving until I either find out that you're dead or that you come and get me. And if I find out that you died, I'm coming back with all of Gridania to burn this place to the ground."
Yes, sir. I will burn this place to the ground myself.
I look back at him. I'll make sure she gets back alive.
There's a long ass pause. And he just goes, "Rowan, we need to have a long talk later."
Yes, Daddy. And my baby dragon just waves at him. Bye-bye, Papa.
Can he see the scales on my weapon?
He goes, 3 long talks later.
Are we going to talk about the dragon again?
We're going to talk about the dragon, your taste in men, and the dragon again.
But Daddy, my taste of men almost killed you, so Let's not go that way.
Make that 4 talks.
At least you know he'll protect me. That's all that matters, right?
Yeah, but could you
If you
find
need to
one with fur instead of scales?
I have a couple brothers.
Oh,
And her brothers are hot, but there is only one other guy that might possibly be for me. But we would definitely set an inferno, so at least I won't hurt this one.
And then he just kind of like pauses. He's like, "What about Marcel? He'd still take you back."
I'm getting out of this conversation.
Okay, Daddy.
That's long
We
ago.
gotta
you
go
stand in
now.
the portal.
Ronan, if you need a consultant on the Dragonology, do not hesitate to reach.
He's just like waving you off, like, "Go."
Oh, Daddy! Before I forget,
Yes.
in your travels down when you saw the other, did you happen to see white flowers?
Hazily?
Andron, go grab Cotton.
Okay. Those flowers could cure Mom. So that's the other reason why we're down here. Just so you know.
There's like, and then you all get sucked through before he can, like, respond.
Curing my mother! Yay! Give me my baby. Give me my baby.
Come here, baby. Mama. Campa. Papa. Papa.
Ron's gonna have an interesting talk with her after this.
And this is my baby. Papa. No.
Just instantly looks at me. Whoa, hold on. I had no part in this.
I am not the father.
At that point, you
Jerry.
all appear inside of another tunnel. This one, with a number of different branching paths stretching out in all sorts of different directions. As you look around, the first thing that you note, and it's impossible to miss, all of the stone, everything here is painted in blood. The candles are made of blood.
Ew. That.
Oh, Jesus. You know, you couldn't have just let us think about it and just seen stone.
Oh god, it's game over screen.
Game over, man!
What is this, GoldenEye?
You look around and the stench is almost unbearable. The rot and decay that is surrounding you. The portions of the candles that are burning have been like charred black, and the candle itself even bubbles and boils a little bit as it burns.
Let's not, Terry.
Yeah, well, I think we wasted enough time with that 8-hour nap.
And as you say that, like, you start to walk and you feel the, you hear and feel the
I am tempted to fly over this shit.
Not worth it.
and then you suddenly hear a voice call out, like a pained voice go, "Who's there?"
Rowan's gonna look around to see where the voice came from. Rowan's still grossed out by the blood.
Do you look forward, Rowan?
Nope.
And try to pinpoint where it came from, and all the branching paths make it a little hard. But it sounds like it's a bit forward and to your right.
31.
Okay.
Fiona knows all.
Rowan, you quickly, or not Rowan, Fiona, you quickly pinpoint. Excuse me, the alcohol is coming back up.
Oh.
You quickly pinpoint that it's about three paths up the right one. So, like, you can see it branches off several times in front of you, but you realize it's about like 3 up and then to the right.
Guillaume beckons Deck to follow as she hurries over.
Deck follows.
Okay.
It's gonna follow behind just for extra security.
I will bring up the rear.
Alright, so you all might make a beeline for it?
Yeah.
Alright. As you get up, Fionn, you turn the corner and you see a Vare sitting there. He's got an axe embedded in his shoulder blade, like an inch from going into his neck. And it's buried. The head is basically touching the hilt on his shoulder. And he's just laying there, and there's a few bodies around him. And he just looks at you and he goes, "Oh. It's you all."
Oh, sweet matron, what happened to you?
Well, we took a job to investigate. Danya didn't think much of this place. They figured any adventurers could handle it. We took one of the back entrances. Almost went straight to the entrance of their main ritual chamber.
While he's talking, I'm checking the other bodies.
They're cultists.
Okay.
While the others?
He kind of pauses and he goes, "Pip left. I told him to run, to go get help. I don't know. She went down one of the
starts healing
corridors.
his wounds.
Pulls the axe out of his shoulder, and he's like, "Ah!"
Rowan's gonna pull out a potion to see if that'll help and save some of the heals.
He just kind of nods a little bit, and he goes, I don't know where La went. I don't think she would have been satisfied just leaving things as is, but she might have left too. And Edda, my sweet Edda.
What happened to Edda?
Cultists snuck up from us behind. They grabbed her and started dragging her away.
Oh no.
And then there were so many. They swarmed us. I lost sight of her. I fought as hard as I could. And he kind of points to himself. Without Camilla and Azier, I'm just a sorry piece of shit.
Don't say that. You fought well.
He looks down and he says, "I've said so many nasty things to Edda, to my fiance, about healing, and no, it's never her fault, it's mine. I just couldn't accept that I'm not an adventurer."
Well then, pick yourself up and get out, and we will do something about Edda. We'll find
He
her.
kind of starts to rise up and he says, "You're out of your fucking mind."
Quite possibly.
And he starts to rub his shoulder and he says, "Not because you're going down there. Oh no, I trust you all to be far stronger than I am. But what sort of sorry piece of shit type of man do you think I am to leave the saving of my woman to somebody else?"
An injured man, I believe.
And he looks at you and he says, "Smart ass."
I've been called up before, yes.
And he says,
Oh,
do you think your little beau would stop if he knew that you were taken?"
No.
And he looks over at Yedra and he says, "I may not swing an axe like you, or be able to even pick yours up. I sure as hell ain't leaving her to die.
And if you come along with us to fight and you drag us down and you kill all of us, how is that going to help? Rowan pointedly crosses her arms and just stares him down. Do you honestly think this is going to do any good for Etta? I've gone through hell in this place and I'm not dying here.
He kind of looks at you and he says, I don't know what you experienced.
I killed my family. I had to fight my father. I'm not watching you die, so sit down and shut up.
He holds up his hand and he says, if you had to fight your father, then I'm sure you tried to talk him out of it. Don't you think that could help a little bit if she's being puppeteered? I don't want to fight her. I don't want to hurt her. I just want my wife back. I just want to stop this farce. We were never going to make it far, but I thought maybe we could make some money. Make a little homestead for ourselves. Raise some kids on a farm.
You want a homestead? You want a homestead. You want a farm. I'll set you up on our place. We could use people to take care of things when we're gone. Be a perfect place for you guys to raise a family. But you're not going to raise a family if you go in there, wounded the way you are. You're not going to do anything but drag everything else down, and you know this to be true.
Roll diplomacy.
Screw the diplomacy. It should be more like an intimidation.
Either or.
Of course, I could probably just intimidate like a fly at this point.
To answer your question, Orc, on how Intimidate works against Bull, it's a DC 10 plus the HD plus the Wisdom modifier.
I mean, he's not really backing down, but he's just kind of like nodding a little bit.
Look, the longer we argue,
just go. He's crying.
It'll be alright.
Just fucking go! Just bring it back to me!
Understood.
Rowan drops a potion in his lap and just moves forward.
Jack hurries along.
Bjorn stands up, salutes, and heads after.
Just hear him whisper, fuck all of you.
Wait a minute, say that again?
He says, fuck all of you. He's cursing it. Well, roll a sense motive. Fiona thinks he's actually cussing at them. As the stack, holy fuck.
Bjorn just grimaces.
Rowan and Works realize that he's just... Rowan, Works, and Yedrin all realize that he's just like... He's so pissed at his own weakness, and he's just lashing out at anything and everything he can.
Mm-hmm.
Works relates to this man on a spiritual level.
It's just like...
They're my spiritual animal in this moment.
He's just like got his face in his head. He's just crying.
Rowan, that was far too much.
Far too much.
Was I wrong?
We should hurry.
Let's go along.
Fiona narrows her eyes at Rowan, but just keeps walking.
Okay. Fiona, to navigate the area, I will need you to roll a knowledge dungeoneering. Okay. It stretches in innumerable...
I roll to assist.
Sure. Okay.
So that's an 18.
It's an 18. This area stretches out in a spider web network in all sorts of different directions. As you walk along, you can see the blood gets fouler and older the further in you get, caking everything. But you do note that the candles eventually become wax instead. And as you're looking at it, you're thinking about all the times that you spent in Ishgard, all the different areas in your life where you have studied things of this nature. And you eventually come to the conclusion that the best possible way to get through this is to hug the left wall.
Fionn figuratively applies the left-hand rule here. She's not about to actually touch the fuck.
Yeah. So you all spend the next 20 minutes wandering through, and as you come through, you eventually find yourselves at another altar. It's darkened right now. There's no portal on it. It's blackened. There's still that little scroll on the side. It's identical to the last one you went to, aside from, you know, there's no portal.
So we came to an altar like the last one, but there's no portal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Fionn's going to study the altar intensely to try and determine if there's a way to activate a portal.
Okay.
Spellcraft?
Well, sure, if you want to do spellcraft.
I'm just gonna look.
Oh,
I'm just gonna look around
You
the
know
room.
nothing, Ron.
that hurts.
You guys are on fire with those ones. Granted, no one's rolled a crit.
I know, right?
No one's rolled a crit tonight.
Except Wolf
Yo.
once.
That one does not
And not
count.
even on an attack that applied.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't even count. No one's rolled a crit yet.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's just me looking around the room.
Okay, Fionn, as you're like looking around, you realize that there's everything needed here for a teleportation portal. Yadrin, you look around the room, it's surprisingly clean. There's no blood in here. Unlike the rest of it. Like, it's disturbingly clean, actually. Like, there's like a straight line where the entranceway comes in. There's not a speck of dust. There's not a cobweb. There's not a trace of blood. There's nothing out of place.
Well,
Quick question.
Yes.
Can Fionn confirm
Confirm you cut out.
the destination?
No.
well, this place is. This room's. It's. There's nothing really special with the room, but it is basically untouched. Touched, as in it is clean beyond clean.
Spotless, even. I cannot confirm where this portal will lead if I activate it. Do we still want to go?
Fionn, roll a perception. I'm assuming you turned around to talk to the party when you said that.
Yeah.
You turn around, you realize they're all spotlessly clean as well.
Something in maintaining cleanliness in this room magically.
You realize there's a faint taste of soap in your mouth.
Ugh.
Is that what soap tastes like? Yeah.
And honestly, after what...
Fiona tries not to focus on it. Sorry, I can go on.
I was gonna say, honestly, not gonna complain if we're clean after what we've been through.
Rowan, you don't get anything extra than what Fiona got.
I was trying to figure out what the clean smell was. The clean spell was.
You look around for a second and roll a perception, actually. You sort of blink and you focus for a second. You're like, wait. And like, there's this faint outline of an old, like, white-haired woman with a rag who's like wiping Fiona's cheek right now.
Fiona, somebody is cleaning your cheek right now.
I beg pardon? She turns.
This is, oh, don't mind me, dearie. Just getting all the spots out.
That's quite alright, but we're in a hurry.
No, let me get behind your ears. You're in my tomb and you will be very clean.
Very well, how could I argue with that?
To that point, you realize there's actually a tomb just like pushed up behind the altar that has been desecrated.
Would you like us to fix that for you? Yeah. She nods towards the open tomb.
Yeah, someone will come by and do it later.
So this is your tomb. When they activated the last time they activated the teleportation, do you know where they may have gone to?
No, I couldn't go through it. I tried. You know, it's been a long time since anybody came to visit or I got to see anything aside from the inside of a cold, dank, blood-covered tomb. She gets, like, real sassy at the back end. I figured I'd go and check things out, but apparently it won't let ghosts through.
And you couldn't see anything from the other side either?
No, I couldn't.
I'm terribly sorry about that.
That point, she like picks up one of your feet, starts scrubbing the underside of your shoes.
Fiona just blinks awkwardly, but again, doesn't argue. Well, nonetheless, if cultists did go through here, then it's certainly not a trap, at least.
No traps, no traps. Kinda wish they had chosen somebody else's tomb to do this in. I find all the gold to be really gaudy.
Ma'am?
Yes?
If the cultists came through and used this portal, how did they turn it on?
Oh, that, well, sorry.
They said some funny things and then left it. Oh, aren't you so adorable? You remind me of my great-granddaughter.
Oh,
She just kind of smiles and is like, do you like walnut brownies?
I do, but you need some almond cream on top.
I agree, but usually I tend not to do the almond and just go straight for the whipped cream. But, you know, she says, I imagine the almond would be healthier, make you less rotund. And she kind of pats her stomach and laughs.
Sidetrack.
Indeed, sorry, we have lives to save. These cultists have gone unchecked long enough.
She goes, I don't really know the matters. I can't remember what they said, but I'm sure there's something around here.
Don't worry, I'm sure we can figure it out.
Do take care, dearies.
Thank you very much. Sorry to intrude upon your domain.
She says, oh, not a problem, not a problem at all. Do come visit. I have many recipes to share, things to talk about. I don't have anywhere to go or anybody to talk to.
Dex ears perk at thing of recipes. Must resist.
Well, as soon as we have the tomb cleared, then I suppose there's nothing stopping us from returning. Anyway, Fiona just quickly gets started on checking over the remaining cult paraphernalia to determine.
She goes and sits in a corner, and like a little rocking chair appears, and like a couple of balls of yarn, and she just starts knitting in the corner, like ghost knitting. What were you checking out, Fiona?
Fiona was trying to determine the ritual to open the portal by checking what cult paraphernalia was sitting around.
Okay. Perception.
Perception. That's a 31.
Okay, the only thing that's really out of the ordinary on the altar is... I mean, the runes are still there, but the only thing that you can see is the same writing that you saw last time that's on the side of the altar.
Fiona memorizes it and recites it.
Can you read Abyssal?
Fiona pauses, flips through her spell. Let's make a linguistics check and see.
Come on, 20.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to spontaneously learn Aptapori. Again.
I'm surprised you don't have a whistle.
Honestly, I am too. Anyway.
Okay. You could translate it decently. You think?
Worth a shot.
To your knowledge, it reads, "May the blood flow from deep within. Dalamud's red gleam begins. Hearts beat as one. Come again, hound."
Fiona recites that.
You all get sucked in with like no save. Just you see the little granny just like waving at you. It's like, "Bye, dearies."
Bye.
Save me a cookie.
Ghost cookies, no calories.
This is other blood into your stomach.
The good.
I didn't mean to make anybody choke.
At this point, I believe we are at a good place to stop for the night.
Yeah.
I agree. That was fun.
And thank you all for the nobody that watched. We love you. Have a
We
good
love
week.
you, Ghost.